Hello, hello. Here we are.
Yes, sir.
We got Kevin, Jackson,
all three of us.
Renzo back here. Welcome to RYNO's Sit and Go Mania. The one that RYNO did not make.
Nope. So that RYNO could announce it the entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
And if the same situation that happened whenever RYNO got busted out,
yeah.
We got to drop an L in the chat for that one.
Well, it happens. Off to the gameplay here. We've got...
All right. Everybody starting off at 35,000 stack. It is going to be 12-minute blinds. The players did all elect to do a $25 bounty chip. That's what's happening on the screen. We're getting bounty chips dispersed out to everybody. But, yeah, good deal. We've got $25 bounties as well on top of everything.
That's it.
Prize pool is looking nice and healthy. It's going to be top 4 get paid. And so
we got seat 1. Everybody that made the last few weeks is Baby Huey. Seat 2 is Atlas. Seat 3 is Patty Mac. Seat 4, Ian. Seat 5, Bone. Seat 6 is Clayton. Seat 7 is the Tourney Goat, also known as Brad. Seat 8 is Caleb. And seat number 9 is going to be Joker.
a.k.a. Mr. Childers.
There he is. And we are off to the races here, huh? Soon-ish. Yep, getting the bounties figured out. I'm out there yapping, messing with the players. I told them we were doing Deuces Wild tonight. They didn't like that too well. There's Bone in seat 5.
Big favorite to win.
He is a big favorite to win. So is Patty Mac.
Seat 5's an unlucky seat.
It is. Every once in a while, it's really lucky.
Looks like we got first hand out.
It's the first one going.
One. Let's see if anything crazy happens.
No bomb pots. This is basically get a freeze out. There is no rebuys, so if you busted out, you are out, as Patty Mac would say.
Yep.
We got Carlos, the warden, is back here.
All right. If you can't win the first hand, you can't win all of them.
That is correct.
Patty Mac with 10-8 of hearts.
He slops his chips around and
ready to play the first hand.
gets on in there.
Too excited right there.
Ian got pocket 10s, Bone pocket 9s. Gosh.
Look at that. Oh, my gosh. This is just, we're going to start off with it complete insanity.
Clayton, Queen, King. Golly.
Premium.
There we go.
I'm surprised that's not a premium, actually.
Turn
So
to
we got
go.
2
7-5. You know he's playing now.
Oh my
He
gosh,
got out.
diamonds are all out there.
And the Joker with Ace King to start with. Good
Got a
gracious.
raise to 1,200.
Alice with Ace,
Ace
Queen, too.
Queen.
Golly. This never happens to me. Some monsters out there. And Kevin's got to go to work. Christy needs a little help, so Kevin's got to go to work. And now we got the infamous Action Jackson. There he is.
How are we doing tonight, guys?
Hey.
I'm excited to be here. So why don't you let the people know, if they're just tuning in for the first time, how did all of our players get here tonight?
So the first 3 weeks of this tournament, the top 3 each week made it to the final table. And you couldn't rejoin. You couldn't play another week until tonight. And tonight, the winner takes, I think, 40% of the
Wow.
prize pool. Somewhere around 1680, which was the total.
Flush draw and a Broadway draw for Clayton.
And some aces out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any 10 or diamond gets Clayton. Nope.
Swing and a miss.
We do have 2 pretty big aces out here.
It'll be tough to get either one of them off of it, I think.
Oh, yeah. It's been a fun hand to watch with them blind levels a little higher.
And he takes it down.
Michael, RYNO was so gracious to bust out of his own tournament so he could be with us. Not, I know he's supposed to be on the table, but he was so kind to give up his spot to commentate
I
with me today.
was. And we're in discussions now to do this again at some point, and we're probably going to call it RYNO's Redemption Tournament.
RYNO's Redemption Tournament. And we have
Omaha
Mr.
Schmidt in the
Yeah.
house.
Great guy.
Good dude. How you feeling, buddy? I know you've been going through it a little bit.
Got to have a great lunch with that guy yesterday.
He's a good dude, man.
Always a good time.
Well, on hand number 2.
If I had half the crap going on that he did
Oh, man.
with all that,
I'm telling you.
I mean,
It'd be tough.
I'd be crying.
It'd be
I
tough.
can't. I mean,
We wish you well, buddy.
absolutely.
And we're
Always in our prayers.
pulling for you.
Michael, he is so selfless for
I
coming,
am.
busting out of his
I
tournament to
am,
play.
buddy. Thank you, Philly Mike.
Ace 5.
I try hard to please everybody else. I've got 3 daughters, so I'm used to it.
Clayton with the European aces.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, he's out of
He'll
there.
take it down pre-flop.
Oh, thank you.
This is a nice new screen. I like it.
Yeah, we got all kinds of new toys back here. We got all our buttons that we can click and clack sound noises on, and we got some ads coming out, and
This is very fancy.
we've got our multicam going.
I didn't know I was going to be on TV today.
There you
I've been
are.
nicer dressed.
Well, it's just YouTube. We'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh.
barely know how to work my email. This is all very complicated right here.
Yeah, well, I've only got about 3 buttons that Lorenzo lets me punch around here. So
Mine's the mute and unmute button. I get to press 1, and then maybe, if I'm lucky, I get to see somebody go all in and press the where is it at?
this,
Hey, the choo-choo. I like this one, though.
yeah, Patty Mac thinks that's the end of the game. I'm like, no,
Oh, yeah.
man, that's a
What just fell?
that's a party. Lorenzo probably fell again out of his chair.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
did that the other day. He come in here and missed his chair completely.
We only got a face cam in here, but I wish I could show the people these shoes you got on, Rhino.
Man, pretty clean, aren't
They're
they?
solid. I got to go to the Rangers Sox game on Friday. It was sweet.
Well,
Let's
they
take a look
won,
at
huh?
these. He took it off.
Look at those bad boys.
Be glad y'all can't smell this room right now.
Oh, these are brand new, man. They smell good.
That is really, really cool. Where'd you get that?
I don't. My wife got them for me for my birthday.
Well, being the sophisticated man that I am, I do all my shopping at Academy. That's where all my clothes come from. So
Well, you've been married
bet I can find those
25
there.
years, you'll find them. Been married 25 years, bud. Longer than you've been alive, I think.
yep, just about.
Yeah.
A long time.
Jeez, tell me about it. It ain't easy.
All right. Top pair and a flush draw. Back door. I love it.
Yep. He got halfway there, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
3/4 of the way. Bones got he's got a monster right now. I think he knows it.
Yep.
Probably a little worried about 2 pair, but he's putting a feeler bet out there.
Yeah, I really do like that sizing, especially at these smaller blind levels.
Mm-hmm.
Brad's eating. We got some little sandwich. Were you part of the crew that brought that in?
Patty
I
Mac
couldn't
brought
figure out
in
what those are.
Some bagel sandwich looking things, and they're pretty solid, weren't they?
They looked very fancy.
Yeah.
Like bell pepper full
It's
of
amazing
sauces
what
and
you
stuff.
can, amazing what you can get at Albertsons nowadays.
We got the Market Street by me, and I went to.
You're done?
What's up?
Kevin said he's out of here, so we'll give him a little
You done for the day?
round of applause. Appreciate you coming in and helping for a minute, bud.
How do we know if our mics are still on? I pressed the mute and unmute.
No, you didn't.
Okay. It used to be the M you could press. No, we got the Market Street right next to me,
You
and they got all the fancy
multicam.
stuff like that. Oh, and I was going over to my friend's house, and they're very, very fancy, and I'm very not, as you know, Rhino. I got a cheese
neither.
tray, and I replayed it, and I was like, I made this. You know, you can buy all that fancy stuff there.
Yeah.
I could have, if you
You-
didn't
all
bring
you
it in
gotta
with
do-
some tags on that, I would have thought
All
you made it.
got to do is put it on a wooden board, and you're good to go, bro.
I'm telling you, these the sandwiches they got had a bell pepper with the insides taken out and some ranch in there.
Look at them white
Fancy.
legs right there, boy.
I know.
Woo.
They need to go back inside. Ooh, ace 10 for the Joker.
We got Fidel Caleb here with eights.
A6. Congrats to your wife.
Yeah,
King 10 for Patty Mac,
no doubt.
who is
Ed.
wanted to be referred as the sheriff today, he
The
told me.
sheriff? He does? We can change that. Sure we can. I know a guy back here that can probably make that happen. Patty Mac wants to be the sheriff. Yep.
I think he needs a hat if he's going to do that. Ace, Jack, 9.
I don't know if you know this or not, but Patty Mac is no stranger to costumes. He's got about every Christmas costume you can imagine, and the Irish costume. He came dressed St. Patty's Day as a leprechaun.
I was not planning on coming, and then he told me that that was happening. I said, I got to see that in person.
The Joker takes a big lead here.
He does. He does.
He gonna drag her on down, huh?
He is building quite the stack for himself.
Done well.
What was it, 30K starting or
35, I think.
35?
Yeah,
Okay. Wow, Atlas took a blow.
he did.
I didn't realize it was that much. Goodness.
I know him. He's not scared of it.
So I was watching, I think it was the bounty tournament. I didn't see that up there. Blinds in the top corner. That is very helpful.
Yeah, that's what I was saying last week. I don't know how I can make it through 110 players and get to 11th place and can't even make it through one of my own single table tournaments.
Ooh,
Kind of crazy. And the goat's got jacks,
Jacks.
and the joker's
for
got
Joker.
kings. That could be a
What are
recipe for disaster for somebody.
Okay, now it updated. He had less equity than Turning Goat on the screen for a second. I didn't see any king or jack folded.
I did
But I may
not.
have missed it.
I didn't either.
Love a king jack flop. As much as I love the Turning Goat, a king jack flop would be.
Rough.
One of my buddies was asking me, I was explaining to him that I do the commentating. He was like, so what is that? And I was like, basically, you just hope for a train wreck. Like, you just hope for the worst to happen.
No doubt.
And it's very entertaining.
You hate to see it for some of these guys because you like them all.
yeah, I
and
mean-
yeah, but at the same token, it is very entertaining when. I mean, we've all seen those high stakes games
yeah.
where, Negreanu sucks out a 7-8 or something on somebody, and that doesn't help anybody. But it's got to scare the jacks a little
Yeah,
bit.
it may help him get away from it a little easier. Especially because brings in a backdoor flush draw for clubs. Overcard. May help him get away. It's a tough decision, though.
It is.
11,000. Only 1720 behind.
What do you think? You think he ships it?
I
Hope not.
really hope
For
not.
him.
For him. May not make it a full 3 hours if we're getting him out. Wonder if we less than 15 minutes in.
I have a feeling
Oh.
this is only going to take about 2 to 2.5 hours tonight.
One thing I've kind of noticed, when he gets in the tank here, he'll count them out. If he looks at his cards again,
No, he's out.
Yeah,
Usually he's out.
I hope he can. I don't know. This is a really tough spot, though.
It is. Very tough. He's going to lay it down.
Yep. Yep, he verbally said fold. See there.
Good fold.
Yeah, very good.
Tough. That's a tough fold. Jacks have been my parking lot hand lately.
Yeah,
They send me to the house a lot.
they're a rough one because it's, decently strong starting hand. And then it's kind of hard to get away from.
Yeah, I mean,
if you get married to it.
somebody with an ace deuce in a tournament calls you, and an ace flops, you're done. You're
Well, and then Omaha Schmed kind of told me his viewpoint on it. He was like, you think about it, it's really not crazy good like that. It should be easier for you to get away from. Play it post flop. Don't try and make it an all-in pre-flop in. And I've started doing that, and it makes it a lot easier to lay
It
down.
does, yeah. I have taken that note as well. He's a knowledge guy. Like he knows
yeah.
a lot.
He does. Oh, ace. Ace, queen.
But he's very aggressive.
Omaha Schmidt? Yes. I like it, though.
Jeez.
Got some cough drops. You want one?
No, we're good.
No, and then
His wind, man, been killing me lately.
he's a lot more of a tournament player than I am. I'm not much of a tournament player. I don't enjoy them as much. But in these low stakes cash games, like you'll see on here, 1-2 games, the deception line by low stakes players is very, very much overused. So it's pretty easy to kind of take a look at that and know and get away from it easier. But it's still hard to lay down a hand like that. But
Agreed.
as you become more of a seasoned poker player, it's easier to not get married to hands.
Baby Huey's got a monster. Wish
the
they were
same
suited,
suit?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Did Brad had last hand?
Yeah.
Ace 3. I like a small suited ace.
I do too. You can catch a lot of outs there.
Kind of sucks on an ace high flop though to just have to fold that because
It
you don't have
does.
a kicker.
And it's hard to fold too.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
Aces are hard to get.
but then you get a flop like this.
Mm-hmm.
Texas currently beating TCU. Oh, and then 3-5 for Atlas is in there. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, 7-5 for Caleb. Wow, flops it. Super hidden
He
too.
did that. He did that last week as well.
I just did it to Flowers.
Did you?
We were.
Well, I saw the only hand I
funny.
saw you play tonight. I'm like,
Oh, it was horrible.
that was sick.
turn the nuts, and then a river, and it's just
They
one
gone.
straight. I can't. Yep. Nope. Oh wow.
Oh no.
That actually will help
Atlas.
Atlas fold.
You think?
Oh yeah. I mean, bottom pair now.
Yeah.
It's real hard
yeah,
for him
yeah.
to hit the straight, and if he does, it's real easy for anybody else to have it.
Yeah. Mark, how you doing, buddy, tonight? Good to see you here. That's another good dude. He's been around the poker game a long time. He called.
Wow. We're on my second blind level too. Ooh, that's not
dirty.
good.
That is dirty.
he called specifically to see that card,
Yeah.
and that is the worst card for him to see.
He got out.
Why did he?
Well, he had two pair. He realized he
Yeah.
was under the gun there.
Goodness. Brings him down Atlas
Well.
to 10K. Nice hand for Caleb.
It is.
Joker is just crushing it right now. Goodness. Up almost 50K already.
That's a pretty good start. You can just sit back and
Be over
hang
the moon if
around.
it was a regular 200, 400 game.
No kidding.
Wow. Patty Mac, Baby Huey, Bone, kind of sitting at that starting stack.
They're pretty tight. All three of those guys I've played with for years and years and years. Baby Huey is actually
Wow.
my nephew.
Really?
He
I'd
folded
love to
an
see him wake
ace-king.
up with Ace King.
No, did he
Oh,
call
he just
it?
flatted. He just flatted. Queen Jack's just flatting too. King 10.
He's trying to set a trap. Feel bad for Ian if a king hits here.
Well, the issue with that is whenever you're in here and you have all these players with these high Broadway cards trying to trap, and then I call the blinds with 6-7, I'm gonna
Yep.
hit a lot more than you are.
I've seen it a lot.
Heck, I was I got those chips. King 10. King Queen flop. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Dirty.
You want to see some action. Maybe Huey leads out with two. After the check from the Joker.
King 10's got to feel pretty comfortable here, too.
Oh, he's got a lot of outs, for sure. And so does the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that missed him. There you go. He's firing at it pretty good. Ian says, oh, he called. 8, 9, 10. Nothing. It's king high. Don't check it. He's betting at it the whole time. I guess he thought he was trying to trap somebody. I don't know. Well, good hand for Baby Huey there.
Yeah, brings him up to 50K.
Atlas over there contemplating what's going on here.
Well, it's not a horrible stack to have at 200,
Yeah,
400.
you can double up pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing I've noticed from being a pretty much only cash player going to tournaments. It's you can never call a game early. You never can.
Nope, you can't.
There's a reason. Chip in a chair is a saying.
100%.
King, queen. One of my new favorite hands is Queen 9. Love it so much now.
Patty Mac's been playing that hand a lot too. He likes it as well.
Ooh, I'd love a whole lot of
I like
spades on this
that
board.
spade and Happy Meal there.
Happy Meal. I was trying to remember what you say whenever you. I was playing with.
My 70-year-old mother used to call it the Happy Meal. So if she can do that,
What a flop.
I can get away with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
graphics were wrong. It said Ace King Queen at first. Happy Meal.
Yeah,
It said Ace King Queen at first.
it did. Sometimes they're a little bit behind here. Atlas, look, he should take this down. He does. All righty. And on the hand 10. The Joker still with a commanding lead, chip-wise. Baby Huey made a comeback there. That's my dog in the hunt.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah,
It's your winning horse?
that's him. Caleb doing well. Bones up a little. Patty Mac's down just a skosh. And the rest of the field is down a little bit. Atlas is.
420's asking where 420 is.
I don't know where 420 is. There he is, though. That's old David, isn't it? Yeah. David, how you doing, buddy? Miss seeing you here. Guess you've been busy with all these storms, huh? Patty Mac 6 deuce. He gets out of there. You know he's not playing that hand.
It's Ian in the 4 sheet. I don't think we've seen him play a hand yet.
He played the first one. He got out of it after the flop, but
Called under the gun +1.
ace 10 from the goat.
Suited Happy Meal.
Suited Happy Meal again. Out of there. Hang on.
Start using that. Then I want to be able to say first to bet wins at some point tonight. I've heard it a million times.
A million times.
Not gotten to commentate with you yet.
There's the ace.
Oh, yeah.
The club's got to scare you a little bit.
Never too happy on.
Got to scare you a little.
Yeah, that is such a. And he bets it.
He did.
There you go.
Takes her down. That boy, Brad. Or goat.
Scary for
whatever
us,
you
not
want
for him. You know, he's been referred to as the white Phil Ivey of our time.
I don't know about that. I think you meant Phil Ivory.
Okay, all right. You can catch him at your local Starbucks doing some autographs.
He's a funny dude, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to see him commentate. I'm going to a couple of those games.
I have a suite there.
I heard.
Yeah. Suite number 2, Jackson. If you're ever there, if I'm there, I got every other game. So
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I got to go for work to a Rangers game on Friday. That was a whole lot of fun.
Oh, I bet.
was having a conversation with a couple of guys, and I was like, you know, there's certain sports that are so fun to watch in person, like hockey. I'm not a hockey fan at all. I love going to see a hockey game.
They're just the best.
Football, I love football. I'd rather watch it on my couch.
Yeah,
I
I
don't want
would
because I'm just up staring at the jumbotron the whole time. Baseball, but I love to go watch baseball. King, queen, queen 10, and pocket 4. Folded pocket 4s.
Huh.
How much did he have behind? That was Bone that folded that?
I think so. He's pretty.
Good fold.
Yeah.
Good fold. Better than me.
Pat yourself on the back.
And Turney Goat flops. Broadway. I don't think
No.
there's no flush draw.
Not Broadway yet. Oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
Turney Goat did, yeah.
And then Ian.
Ian's going to need a king to help.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Ian shoved. He bluff shoved. Oh.
Bad deal.
He only has chop outs or running clubs. And
He needs a club.
nope, not anymore.
No. No, he's done.
Wow.
And that is it.
Our first exit of the night. And that is actually where the lines were drawn, too.
Bad deal. That is a bad deal.
Yep.
They punched that button several times for me this tournament, so I'm going to give it to them. Ian put me out the first week.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
I had to run out and make a call.
Go ahead. Go to work. Go to work, bud.
No, I didn't actually go with it today, but everybody's trying to finish the first quarter stuff.
I understand. Pays the bills. Yeah. Jim, what's going on, buddy? Been a how's a new gig going out there, bud? We'll roll on to hand 12 here. See what Clayton folds his 8-10-8. Turney Goat's got A6. He's going to call. Caleb folds. Joker's out. Baby Huey folds. We got 2 here. Patty Mac might see the flop. Bone checks it. And we're off to the flop. Watch Winter throw a banger out there. She's good at it. Whack. Who's that hit? Patty Mac. Best odds in this hand with the flush draw. And the gut shot straight, looks like. No, they get a pair of 5. He takes it down. They know him. They've played with him enough to know. The head, you got the Whitefield Ivory, huh? All right. You could have come up here and give some odds out, but I know you going through it a little bit. Always praying for you, my friend. Hand 13, unlucky 13. Y'all know they don't have the 13th floor in the hotels for a reason, huh? At least they don't have a button for it, but you know it's the 13th floor. If you get on floor 14, you know you're on floor 13. That's just the way it is. Atlas pocket 8. He called the 6. He didn't ship it. I probably would have shipped it right there. But that's why I'm sitting back here talking and not playing, I would imagine. But sometimes you got to put the pressure on them. King Jack, pretty good starting hand. The Jack shows up. Our graphics aren't right, but I saw a Jack for sure. Clayton's going to fire at it. Not sure what Atlas gets out of there. And Patty Mac says, you know what? I'll call it. Six comes on a turn. Clayton fires 5 G's at it. Patty Mac's contemplating. Is my Jack good here? Don't think it is, but it probably is. I don't know. Should I? Should I not? I know Pat pretty well. He may get away from this because his kicker's so low. He's got 2 pair, though. Oh, yeah. I guess our graphics are wrong. He does have 2 pair. He's going to take it down for sure. You should have fired at that, Patty Mac. Of course, it's easy for us to say back here. We can see the cards. They can't. There you go. Patty Mac takes down a good one. Puts him fourth in the chip lead there. Right behind Caleb and Baby Huey and Joker. I have a feeling that the Joker's just going to hang on for a little while. Okay, we got the 6-4, the old poker house nuts, they say. Got out of there, it looks like. Maybe Huey with King 10, he calls. Atlas fold, Patty Mac folds, Bone calls. Clayton's going to call with 8-5 clubs. What's the GOAT going to do? He's checking it down. Let's see it. On to the flop. Here they come. Bang, bang, bang. 4-9-5. What does that hit? Clayton? Square in the mouth. Still in the head. Clayton's going to take this down with an 8-5. Goodness gracious. There you go. Show it to him, Clayton. I should have got me out of there. Going to take her down, it looks like. Sorry, folks, had to get a little shot of my Sprite there. That moved Clayton up a little bit. Here we are, hand 15. And Caleb got Jack 7 suited. Atlas has picked up King. He raised it up. Hoping somebody calls, I'm sure. And Caleb hits his Jack. That could spell trouble for him because he's got a backdoor flush draw. Atlas throws out 3 G's. Caleb says, I don't see it. Don't let me get one more. Uh-oh. King hits. He's going to check it. All in, looks like. Takes her down. And Caleb sniffed that out pretty quick. Atlas got a fine looking hat on tonight. Baby Huey's got a good looking hat on too. That logo there is my company's. My sister's. Patty Mac got a ginormous watch on tonight. Invicta King. Maybe Huey ace 4. He said he's going to see a flop. Why not? Atlas fold. Patty Mac folds. Like getting out of the way. Baby Huey here. Clayton says, I'll take it. I'll see it. Caleb said, why not? 3-4. I ain't never seen a hand I didn't like. Joker checks her down. King flops for Clayton. That's bad news for everybody else because Baby Huey's got a 4, and that's not good. I think he knows that. He gets out of the way. I got to go out here and shoot Brad the #1 signal. Baby Huey said, I'll see it. I'll see another one. Why not? Catch me an ace. No. You got to represent the queen of the hearts there, bud. Got to represent the hearts when that comes. And that's it. Clayton takes her down. Had to go give Patty Mac the 1-finger salute. Talking trash about me. Attorney Goat's got the ace king. Big slick here. Caleb's got king jack. He's going to see it. Joker was 6-3. Gets out of the way. Baby Huey gets out of the way. Brad's contemplating whether or not he wants to raise this thing more or ship it. I'm going to raise it up. No. Smooth call. Like it. That is not like Brad. I bet he wishes he would have raised it now. Still way ahead. Pretty sure he knows it. Not anymore. You can't let him get there. But he did. Okay, we're going to take it down with a straight. I guess, dude. And Jackson's coming back in here in a second. He's got to go get his Sprite. So sitting in seat 3 is Patty Mac himself from McLaughlin Financial and Financial Strategies. McLaughlin Financial Strategies. As he would say, if you're thinking about it, but you haven't done it, you should probably invest. I know I have. He's one of my guys, no doubt about it. I trust the man with my money and my wife. So there you go. Patty Mac with ace king here, big slick. Atlas got pocket jacks, and oh no. The pocket jack hits, and he ships it. Patty Mac's got a decision to make here because he is one card away from Broadway, but he knows that. He's going to think about it a little bit, but he's got a big chip stack in front of him. He might call it. He's got a backdoor flush draw as well. 16,000 to call. Gotta worry about the board pairing. Yeah, Big Jack, it was a perfect river for sure. Patty Mac said, no, I'm not going to chase it. Get someone over there. Or did he? Sorry, I had something I was dealing with over here on the side.
Sorry about that, guys. I'll take a phone call.
Busiest man in the poker room right here. Jackson is back. Action Jackson.
Got to make the money I lose to y'all.
I hear you. I get it.
I didn't know you owned your own company. What do you?
Oh, man, I've got like 7 companies. I am a busy old man.
I know. Every time I see you on Snapchat, you're just taking pictures of people's phones.
Yes, correct.
So what's can I get
Baby
some context
Huey's.
to that? Okay.
That's Baby Huey's phone, yeah. So James, Baby Huey, works for me. And he's always on his phone. Like, always. And half the time he's working, half the time he's Snapplegramming.
I get that.
And so I always take a picture at lunch, usually with him when he's on it. But he usually flips it
I
off
see
real
that
quick.
most days, and I'm like, what's
Yeah.
the context with that?
We have lunch together probably 3 days a week, and he's my nephew, my best friend for 30 years.
Oh,
And,
wow. This is the flop that I was hoping for.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, I thought.
No,
somebody folded 5-6.
it. Yeah, they did.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. But we've been friends for 30 years. We played softball together a long time ago. He introduced me to my wife.
Yeah.
Through his wife, who is my wife's niece. Yeah, the family tree's it doesn't branch off too much. It's
Like from Alabama?
yeah,
All right.
East Texas. Nah, he's from Grand Prairie, and
Okay.
his
That's where my
brother
parents are from.
his brother plays up here every once in a while. His nephew plays up here every once in a while. He's a solid human being. I mean, it's all
It's
I can
always
say.
good to have. You know, I was just talking to somebody, and I was like, the reason I come up and play here for the most part, when I started playing poker, I got really, really into it. You know, GTO solvers. I played at TCH a whole lot. I played at other poker rooms in the area a whole lot. It was just to play poker.
Yeah,
And then I started hating poker.
yeah.
You know, I'm going to be super real with everybody. I hate poker. Poker's a boring game. And I come out and
It can be taxing, yes, for sure.
I don't play that GTO or anything like that. I play a fun way, you know, the small stakes, and the social aspect of it is so nice. I've met some of my favorite people here. Like, you are a
100%.
great person. I love talking to you.
Yeah, you
Omaha
too.
Schmidt
Yeah.
on there. Omaha
Schmidt's
Schmidt
great.
and I are very, very close. He's a fantastic person. I'm so glad that I got to meet him. But, you know, Turney Goat, all these guys, I
That's how
love it. It's
me
a
and Patty
fantastic
Mac
community.
go back 30 years. And, you know, not only does he handle some of my financial stuff, but I've played poker with him for 25, 26 years. What we got going on
Two
here?
sets in a row.
Yeah.
One for Brad and one for Caleb now. Nobody hits yet.
Caleb hit.
Yep. Yeah. Brad hit a set last time, and now Caleb has a set.
Yep.
Clayton picks up a pair. One more diamond on the river would be great.
That would be
It's
dirty.
9 high. I don't think anybody's too confident with a 9 high or 3 high flush there, though. What is this? Ace 9? Maybe an ace? No. Fold.
Yep. Skinned on out, Caleb.
But no, it's a fantastic community. I
It
know once you
is.
go up in these stakes, it gets a little more serious. But these guys here are some of my favorite people. I love nothing more to come out and to hang out with you guys and have a great
I have
conversation.
said this many a time, and I'll say it again tonight. I don't come up here expecting to make my living.
Absolutely. I'm so happy when I
So-
walk away even.
Play the game. If you lose $200 or $300, it doesn't change my life. You know, if you win $200 or $300, it doesn't change my life. You win $1,800, it doesn't change my life too much. It's nice when you do.
It's cool.
But
But at the same time, these are your friends.
that's it.
Whatever.
And I enjoy the game, and everybody that I've met at this room has been awesome. Like for the most part, there's a few that I could do with or without, but I don't get mad at them. I just going about my business. That's my decision.
This is a fantastic and
Clean.
tell y'all, me and RYNO, neither of us are on the payroll here. This is our honest opinion. I've played at a whole lot of rooms, but this is a fantastic place. I absolutely love it here. I mean, just looking at it alone, take out the social aspect. This has the best promos than any room in DFW.
It does. It
I
really
mean,
does.
the Flush Frenzy, $10,000 2 times.
Dude, that is a lick.
And
I mean,
then-
I don't care who you are. That 10 G's is 10 G's.
What was it? It was $9,000 that just got hit on the Fortune. I mean, always fantastic promos.
Yeah, old
great
Barbara
people.
won that.
I get super happy when I see that somebody that plays here all the time wins it.
I do too. And Brad won the 10 grand one time. So that's a good deal. What we got going on here? This old David Perkins here, our buddy.
I know
Old
somebody's gonna need to- all those,
treeservice817.com.
Those storms, somebody's going to need to
Yeah,
call
he's
David.
busier than a one-armed paper hanger right now. So 817-500-7107, complete tree service and sod, as Patty Mac would like to tell you.
Man, sod,
And sod.
Three
A new
Kings.
guy here, Three Kings.
heating and cooling. Call
Yeah.
817-884-7431 for commercial refrigeration.
Martin Infante, he's a player up here. He's a good dude.
Love to
Come
support
see
the
it.
community. Local businesses here.
Absolutely.
And y'all need to give them a call so they can have money to come up here and give to me and
Look
Rhino.
at there. My daughter, my little baby girl, is turning 18
That is
this
awesome.
month.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there she is.
Happy,
She
happy
is,
birthday.
Gonna be 18. That's gonna be running all month. Thank goodness that Lorenzo put that on a quick loop instead of the 30-second loop he had it on earlier.
Wow. You're old, Rhino.
I am old, dude. That's my little baby.
You said it's your youngest daughter?
It is. She's meaner than hell too.
You said you have 3 daughters?
3 daughters and 1 boy.
Goodness.
Yeah.
1 boy, too?
Uh-huh.
You ran a bus to go places with the family?
I had a Suburban for a long time, yes.
Ace 7, Ace 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kicker's not going to play, though.
My son traveled the country playing baseball,
Really?
and he and I put,
College
I bet
ball?
you, 50,000 miles playing baseball on our car. And I coached him most of the time. He went to college, played college baseball.
Where at?
He went to a community college in Dallas. It's changed names since then, and I can't remember the first name of it. Went to Ranger Junior College, and then he ended his career at in Abilene.
Abilene's
At,
as far as I'll go. I mean, I can't. Lubbock, I went out there the other day. Goodness.
It's horrible.
It kills me. I got bad allergies.
Man, it's bad. I was up there not too long ago. And, man, I got to go up there next month turkey hunting. So, but yeah, he went to Hardin Simmons. He was a pitcher for them. So.
I go to Tarleton State. We got a heck of a baseball team.
Yep, y'all do. Tarleton's only about 20, 30 minutes from my house.
Really?
Yeah, I live in on the south side of Godley. So
Wow. About an hour drive for you here?
no, it seems like it depends on the red lights on 174. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not too far from here.
Bone with the hard draw.
It does have a heart draw. He will see it. I guarantee you that. Depending on, he's gonna ship some of it, huh?
Nobody else with a whole lot, though.
Bone doesn't have a whole lot of jets to fire at it with, does he?
Oh, wow.
You're gonna take it down because they know him.
That'll put him back up at starting, above starting stack,
Yep,
though.
yep. You still going there, huh?
Yeah, I do it online.
Do it online.
Yeah, I went to Tarrant County College for it was a year and a half. I did 3 semesters there, and I worked for Discount Tire. So if you are like RYNO here, putting 50,000 miles in a year, hit me up.
Not anymore. I've got a 2-year-old dually out there. It's got 10,000 miles on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Love me a good dually. Wait till you have to buy tires on it, though. It's not going to be fun.
Oh, trust me, I know. They're 24s too, so it's not good.
No kid. Wow.
That big blue one out there.
Take a look. That first hand was crazy. I was just thinking about that. That was a heck of a hand.
It was.
Wish we had some higher blind levels for that. That would have been like a 5-way all in.
It would have been close, yeah. You're going 3-way here to this flop. Hand 24.
Wow.
Catches a little bit of 2 of them.
Everybody's got a little bit. 8's got the low end of the straight draw.
Now he's got
Joker
the,
and Baby Huey got a pair.
got the flush draw.
Frush. No,
Frush.
neither of them.
No, they don't. No, you're right.
No. I like it when they do different colors like red, blue,
Yeah.
green.
Green, yeah, like online.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough to tell the difference.
Me either.
I must read all kinds of stuff here.
2 pair for Joker is going to take it down, I'm sure.
Nobody's feeling too confident here, though.
No.
What is it that they say? First to bet wins?
That's it. You said it. You got it in tonight, Jackson. There you go.
So I've commentated
There
the
you
Patty Mac
go.
1-2 game quite a few times by myself now, and I've been too scared to say it. And now I finally got to say I've been
Got
wanting
to
to
say it.
forever.
That's it. First to bet wins.
Because my favorite Thursday morning activity is when I'm driving to work, listening to Brad's game live stream, watching myself, trying to see how bad of a poker player I am.
I
compared to
know.
you and Patty Mac.
I study this stream all the time, Jackson, and it doesn't matter how much you study it.
I'm not really
Somebody
studying.
always fools you.
I'm just looking at screenshots so I can get some cool pictures of myself.
There you go.
No, I haven't been able to play for a while. I'm trying to get my half day back to Wednesdays.
There you go. Caleb's out of there.
King
Bone
10's a
calls
real fun
800.
hand.
King 10 hearts.
Good suited.
Solid hand.
So what's
Man,
your
baby,
thought on the
Huey.
whole ace 5 suited thing? European aces. What's your thoughts on that?
I love it.
Yeah,
Like, I do. I'll play it. If it's not too expensive, I'll play it.
I'm a big fan of it as well, but I've heard a lot of bad talk about it recently in our area.
But here's the thing. It's your money.
Oh, yeah.
Do what you want to do. You know?
Anybody got a pick?
First to bet could win here.
I think we need to make some T-shirts.
We should. They're going to chop this thing.
King high.
Atlas is going to fire at it, though, isn't he? And baby, I guarantee you, baby Huey's going to fold. Guarantee it. Don't you dare. Oh,
Oh,
dingo. I can say that. He's family.
dingo. That's not a knife. Just wondering, trying to watch on YouTube. The volume appears low. Just wondering if it's me.
Anybody else having issues with that? No?
Here, let me pull it up on my YouTube. I'll step out and see if it's us or
All right.
where are ours? I forget which ones it is. Those two.
Yeah, these two right here. Yeah.
You keep talking.
Oh. Jackson in here, like, knocking stuff down. I don't know which one's which, bud. I can't figure it out myself.
No, you sound fine. I'm just too far from the mic.
Ah. Caleb base 3. He raised it up. Patty Mac's going to see it. Why not? Kid. Mix it up a little bit, bud. Sometimes you got to represent. You know when you're
range I've seen him play.
when you know you're a tight player.
Oh, I've been looking for. Forgot we did away with those mics.
Yeah,
And he's got a flush draw.
he does. He's gonna. If he fires at it, he may scare Caleb a little bit.
He was in the big blind.
He was.
The widest
Yep,
I've ever
yep,
seen
yep.
Patty makes range.
Yeah, no doubt. He calls it. Missed it.
Ooh,
Hits Caleb though.
Caleb's got the ace. Love to see a
Check
club
it.
river though.
He checks it back. Oh,
Ooh, not good.
nah. Chinga.
Okay.
Missed it. I think Patty Mac knew that was going to happen. You know, he went on a tear for a while. Patty Mac did.
Yeah.
Man, he was winning every single lunchtime tournament
Oh,
for about 3 weeks.
So I'm not a big Facebooker at all. I feel like my generation is just not. I downloaded it because I love Facebook Marketplace. So I started. And now all of my poker friends are on there. So every day I open it up. Every day. I usually take a little break around 2.
Yeah.
I open it up and I see Patty Mac holding a sign that says,
Telling
oops,
you,
I did it again.
Yeah.
Every day that I
telling
open Facebook. And I laugh every time.
I know. He's.
He's a really, really good tournament player. It's a completely different thing, though. Like
I call him the lunchtime Jedi. Like, I mean, he's killing it. He doesn't even know what a Jedi is, but
You big Star Wars fan?
I am. Yeah, have been my whole life.
Yeah.
He's a Top Gun Maverick fan. That's about it.
Yeah. Me and Patty Mac very much resemble all the guys from Top Gun. I've been told that I take my shirt off, play sand volleyball with jeans on, and you
There
can't tell the
go.
difference.
No, yeah. I imagine you're very svelte.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can tell from my athletic figure.
Yes. And your short sleeves and vest.
I thought it was going to be warmer. 5-7.
Hmm. Bone takes the lead with his 5s. I'm sure he doesn't know that.
Throw a deuce out there.
Bink.
Oh, yeah.
That's a winner for you right there. Goodness. Well,
Patty Mac just needs to fade a 3.
he fired at it.
I don't think he has enough to call one. Yep. I don't think Clayton.
No, Clayton.
I
not
don't
calling.
see. Yeah.
No. There you go, Patty Mac. There's your one.
But from my small tournament experience, it's very, very critical to start picking up these pots now.
It
These
is.
blinds sneak up
Especially
on you. It's
early.
a completely different game.
It is. It's a totally different game.
The transition is insane. I did not expect it
And
at all.
we've gotten some really good feedback on it, and I believe we're going to have another one hopefully in May. They're, like I said, they're going to call it the RYNO's Redemption Tournament because I did not make my own tournament here. But what are you going to do? Clayton had a 10% chance last hand and against me on the last week, and he hit it. What are you going to do? He hit it.
Oh, I'm the suck out king. I'll be on there.
There we are.
Look at that.
RYNO Sit and Go Mania Championship.
You can tell. Like I think we are Top Gun right here.
Hey, it's Maverick and Goose. How about that?
Yeah. I
There
got
you
dibs
go.
on Maverick.
I'm not Maverick.
Okay.
I'll be Goose. It's my luck. I'd probably crack my head on the cockpit.
Actually, you seen the new one?
It's great.
Yeah, people come up to me on the street all the time. They're like,
Oh,
Miles
Rooster.
Teller, can I take a
Rooster.
picture with you? Miles Teller, is that you right there?
Rooster. Hey, Randy. What's happening, buddy? Lamont and Euphemio. Where y'all from? Everybody chime in where you're from tonight so we can
Play the
put some
Who's First
shout-outs
game.
to your hometowns. Not a whole lot going on here in these hands.
Oh, Dirty Diaper, you folded it?
First one to bet usually wins here.
I'd love a 7-7 flop.
Oh, man.
It's so fun commentating. You just hope for the worst to happen.
It's unfortunate, but you really kind of do.
I thought that was the best way to explain it. One of my buddies asked, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm friends with a lot of these guys. You just hope to see some crazy
You're
stuff.
looking for a train wreck. Yeah.
Nuts and second nuts. That's all you want to see.
That's it. You're looking for a train wreck. First one to bet. Nope, nobody bet. They just said, you know what, I'll take my jack and see if this is good. And he gets it. West Texas, home of Kojaks. Yep, I've been there.
So,
Chirac, where is that, David? Oh, Chirac. Yeah, Chicago.
that's where I'm from, too.
Fort Worth for Randy. Know that town pretty well. On to hand 30, my favorite number. We don't have any giveaways to do tonight because it's not cash game and we don't know what
Ooh, 6-4 for
What to
Dave.
do.
Folded it.
Poker House nuts. Get me out of there.
Watch this flop right here.
Yep,
Watch
664 probably. Yeah, that'd be good for Bone though. He's out.
So you played at that celebrity place whenever you were out?
I did. I
West
played
Texas?
CCC and I've been to Kojaks. I just didn't play a tournament or anything there.
So your hours that you have here, do they transfer over to
I don't think
CCC?
so. They might, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. That was a few months ago, so
Yeah.
y'all don't forget about that. The road to Vegas is coming up, and you accumulate points by playing hours and winning lunchtime tournaments and free rolls. And if you can get to the tournament and place, it is a $11,000 prize.
Goodness.
A free buy-in to the World Series of Poker in Vegas plus $1,000 in travel monies.
Caleb stabs at it. And
Misty, all right. You should win something for being married to Brad. I agree. I 100% agree.
let's see
And
what happened.
you know what, Misty? We're gonna do something really nice for you at some point because you should not have to deal with that guy every day.
Misty's my best friend.
Is she?
Yeah. Hey, Misty, it's Jackson.
She's got to be a saint.
Uh-huh. You know, Caleb, we play on Wednesday nights, and we all play super crazy. Like, Caleb is a very, very good player, though. I mean, it's super methodical thinking. I was listening to somebody talk the other day. If that's your impression of him, that man is very, very smart. When he talks about it, I don't understand half the crap he is, but like you hear GTO Wizard, that's that man right there in
Yeah,
the 8 seat.
I've played a lot of cash game with him, and
Very, very good player.
haven't lost too many hands against him because I know how he calculates. To be honest with you, and that's not any kudos to me. It's just I've never lost
but-
a hand. I've never lost a hand I folded. So
Yeah, I fold a lot of hands to him. He's a very, very good player. Love you too, Misty. Yeah, players like him and then Brad too. I mean, our player styles vary a lot from how we do play on the stream, and it is really, really hard.
100%.
Like the
Brad,
same thing that
Brad's a
transfers up.
totally different player from live stream
Oh,
than
yeah.
he is in cash games.
He's one of the most consistent people that walk out of here with chips that I see on a regular basis.
No doubt.
But still, the one thing that does transfer to this, Caleb and Brad are very, very hard to put on a hand. You can't get a very good read off of them.
Agreed.
It's very, very scarred.
Oh.
I fold a lot to these guys.
Caleb's clacked 2 pair.
Wow.
He knows it.
4-5.
Uh-oh, Baby Huey just Baby Huey put it to him here a little bit.
Goodness.
He's got Broadway. And Caleb's going to need a 3
Yeah, he didn't bet it, and then
or an ace.
check that
Gonna
flop.
need a 3 and an ace here. There's only 3 of them left. Goodness. He wasn't expecting that, I don't think. He's pretty smart, though. He may get out of this thing.
Yep. That's just a really, really tough spot, too. But checking that flop, I mean, we saw 4-5 was in there. I mean, he could have got there, and then Now, Baby Huey hits Broadway.
Aggression, he got out. He knew.
Golly.
And Baby
Lost the
Huey
minimum
does
in that, too.
Not show. I agree, David. I do too. I watch them, I call them, then I go home and rewatch them.
Watching film. I can't go and rewatch the ones that I talk on. I
Really?
hate hearing my voice.
Yeah, I don't like my voice either. I'm very redneck, so
I love your voice, Rhino.
thanks, buddy. I am very redneck.
I fall asleep to the ones that you commentate on.
There you go. Yeah,
It's very
everybody
soothing.
does.
Yeah.
So is my wife. Weird.
So,
Something happened out there. We'll let you know in a minute. If you
they're
guys
doing
aren't,
bounties today as well.
they did do a
$25.
$25 bounty. Yeah, anybody gets knocked out gets a bounty.
So, have you played in a lot of tournaments where players do that? They decide to do bounties?
I have, yeah.
When they do that, is there a way for you to be like, hey, I'm going to put a bigger bounty on myself to like entice more action with you?
I haven't seen that done, no.
I was thinking about it because I'm not a tournament player, and this is the first I've seen
No.
that, but I think that'd be a good idea.
Patty, you know,
Yeah, I knew about the bounty tournaments like through the room, but I've never seen, just because I'm a very inexperienced tournament player.
Yeah, it's once you go all in, you throw your bounty chip in there, and then whoever, if you lose it, they get to keep it, and you get your whatever the allotted amount is.
I think it's fun as like whenever it's the players decide to do that on the side. I would love to be like, hey, I'm going to throw another 75 on top. I got a $100 bounty on me.
Alfredo sauce, I heard you sucked out on Patty Mac a couple times this week.
3, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
That's everybody, huh? That's cool.
That's not was it the
Yeah.
2-seat or the 3-seat that busted? It was the 2-seat that busted out already. So you just saying.
4-seat busted out.
Oh,
Wasn't it the 4?
so 1,
Ian?
2, and 9 are the only good players.
Yep.
According to Fredo. Ooh, Ace Queen for Caleb. Suited Happy Meal for Bone. I love that
Oh,
so
there
much.
it is.
That was a great gift that you gave me. That saying.
The Happy Meal is in effect.
I hear.
Uh-oh, somebody's out.
Like we might have some fun in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We can hear before you guys do. We're hearing it live from a.
I think Patty Mac likes it more than anybody, though.
He does. I do too, though. I like jacking with it. I give him this one all the time, though.
I don't think I used that one before.
He always goes, "Oh yeah," at the end of it. Like the Kool-Aid man.
I love the choo-choo train on there.
There you go. Oh, we got.
Lagged for a second.
Yeah. You know, 6'9" the nuts. I ain't Alvarado. Alfredo. Alvarado. Whatever.
I thought it was a Jack King offsuit. Was the nuts?
For him, it is.
So after playing poker all these years, have you started incorporating poker terms into your everyday life? Because I was in a meeting the other day and I accidentally said a poker term and I thought it was hilarious.
I have, yes. But I've been playing for 30 years, like in backroom games. And for me, it took me a long time to learn them all. Like,
So have you ever just taken a bite of a great bird and like, man, this is the nuts?
yeah.
I was in a meeting and we were discussing, our X to Y expectation versus what we did. I was like, man, what a cooler. And I was like, man, I just said that.
Yeah, like it was nothing. Like everybody knew what I was talking about. Yeah, I get it.
I made a joke the other day and I was hanging out with Kevin and nobody laughed and he was like, bad read. Like, he didn't even think about it. I was like, what'd you just say? And he was like, oh, man, it's real bad. I say that all the time, all the poker terms.
No, David, 6'9's the Happy Meal. That's what we call it. See, there it is again. It's out there. Suited Happy Meal. Did he get out of there? That suited Happy Meal is some good girl-on-girl action right there. Patty Mac with King Queen here. Joker A7 on hand 34. Clayton hits his jack though.
Kevin, I'm not going to say the context to that, but it was said.
The Joker's picked up a flush draw here though.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying I'm not going to tell everybody the context. Ooh.
Oh.
Spikes his ace, takes the lead.
With the flush draw.
Doesn't need the heart anymore.
No, he does
He's
not.
there. I mean,
He might hit it though. No,
I think Clayton's drawn to a jack or a 10.
he's dead. Yeah.
Hold it.
We'll take her down, Clayton.
Man,
Clayton's
he's just
played well.
running it. I think this is the lowest VPIP I've ever seen Brad have.
I'm not saying anything. Road to Vegas. This is the one we were talking about here. Your hours count for chips, and then you're qualifying for the tournaments here that are daily. Your noon's going to get you a certain amount of chips, and your evening tournaments are going to get you a certain amount of chips as well. But you got a top 4, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But your qualifying period is March 1st through June 1st.
It's definitely a great event. Brings in a lot of people, and then this tournament is super fun. I didn't end up getting to play it last year. I had to go out of town, but I talked to a lot of people that did. It's a great situation.
Absolutely. Yeah, me and Baby Huey went up to WinStar the other day and
Oh, yeah?
played in their $2,500 main event.
No kidding.
Yeah,
How'd you do in that?
No, I got busted out. It happens.
It does. 8.
My
Ooh, Clayton pushes with 8s. Turning Goat's going to call for half his stack. Oh, wow. Joker lays it down pretty quick, too. Joker has a pretty good stack, too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and Jacks for bone. Wow.
he's gonna ship it. I know him well enough.
You got to isolate there, yeah.
Oh,
No kidding.
wait!
Wow.
I'm shipping it. You?
I almost cry when I look at Jacks.
I do
in
too.
that
They
situation.
scare me.
I think if there's maybe more people in that pot, you're obviously in there, but
They scare me to death.
3 ways. You have to do that. There's no, 8 in the window.
I'm glad he did.
All right, wasn't a window.
Can't lose a hand you fold. That's for sure.
Yep, Clayton locks it up. Nothing Brad can hit.
That's it. Well, we had our first, or one of our few.
Brad with only 14K behind, 13.8. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck? Blinds are going up really quick. Wow.
They do.
800,
Yep.
1600.
12 minutes, they double up.
Goodness.
It can get aggressive quick before you know it.
Yeah, but getting a double up puts you right back in it, too. I mean, it's
You
that's
know,
very easy in these games.
for me, it makes it a little simpler because I look at my chip stack and go, okay, so I've got 7 blinds left here. I'll ship it with a marginal hand sometimes just because, you know, you'd rather lose with an ace than you would a jack deuce or something, you know.
Well, and then
It is a tournament.
I really like to be button or cut off in those situations,
yeah,
too.
of course.
When
yeah.
you're looking down, you only have 6 or 7 blinds, and you see like some suited connectors, and there are a lot of pre-flop action. You know, that's
the best time,
you're,
no
you're-
doubt.
I love the marginal.
You got
hands,
action.
sticking it in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a great spot to, you know, make a lot of money, and there's not a whole lot of those hands in there.
Correct. Agreed. King 6 going to take her down here.
It's really weird playing in these tournaments. So like, it's a very, very big adjustment because at a certain point, it's just all in or fold. There's not a whole lot of post-flop action. You're not playing multiple streets most of the time once these blinds go up. It's a very, very, and then sizing too. I noticed a lot of min clicks and stuff like that.
Yep.
That's a very strong thing. You're not.
Oh, yeah, it just builds. It builds your stack a little bit. Like especially when you get to, let's say, the $10,000-$20,000 range, and you're sitting on 80. If you ship it, I mean, somebody's going to have to, especially in a blind situation, somebody's going to have to make a decision. Hey, how good is my hand?
Well, then even earlier on, I've noticed a lot of
Ace King here.
Ace 8 suit. Ace 8's my favorite hand.
I do like it. Dead man's hand.
Ooh, and ducks.
Patty Mac's got the quacks.
Quack, quack for the sheriff right here.
The old sheriff. Owen gets out of the way. Clayton gets out of the way. Attorney Goat, he's probably going to get out of the way. He doesn't like the, no? He's in a big blind, I guess.
Yeah, he just checked his option. Nobody raised it.
He's got Motown, Jackson 5.
But then I've noticed like a lot of, if the does get raised pre-flop, a lot of the C-bets are like 1.5 big blinds. It's really, really weird sizing. It's a crazy adjustment. Ooh, spikes a set.
That's a bad deal for Baby Huey here. He's going to put out a feeler bet, though. He put 5 G's out.
Attorney Goat can spike a 4.
What's Atlas got here? He's got an ace as well.
And a backdoor flush draw.
Does. He's going to have to go run a runner probably. Or at least catch 2 pair just to stay alive, but
Patty Mac's just going to flat here.
he does.
It's kind of a scary flop to see, though, because it was
4 5.
not raised at all.
Yeah, 4
And-
5 will kill you here.
Oh, yeah. Well, then Brad just checked his big blind. He could have anything right now.
Yes, yes, he could.
Even if he called the blind.
He's got the 5.
Oh, yeah. 4 ways. That's a decent amount of money to stack if you spike that 4. Jack.
Swing and a miss.
Patty Mac's going to lock it up.
I think he knows it. Atlas going to fire at it a little bit more here.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough for James to get away from it, but it depends on what Patty Mac does.
Love to see that last ace on the river.
Yeah.
Boat Patty Mac up.
Oh, he ships a little bit. What did he do? 35? He just called it. James? He's going to get away. He's going to get away. No, he's not. No, he's not.
That's also one thing I've noticed from a lot of these really, really good tournament players. With these blinds going up, it's hard not to stay super active. You got to be picking up pots. But you can also just play tight, play a very narrow range, pick your spots and pick them well. I mean, he got a good amount of value from this. Right
He did.
He might. Like I said,
no.
if that third ace comes on the river, he's going to get the maximum value out of
That
this.
is a bad deal for James. I feel bad for him.
He's kind of got a smirk on his face, though.
Oh, he didn't know
What?
I bet.
No, what the
Oh,
heck? He
Patty
folded?
Mac. Patty Mac tried to.
He folded his set. Oh.
No, Patty Mac checked it, trying to get Max out of him.
Oh, I thought he. Well, those cards didn't look face up.
Man, that's a rough hand there, James. Baby Huey.
I haven't
He's
commentated in a
still
minute.
okay, though. He's still got 71.4K. That's not bad.
Man, Brad took a hit.
He could have taken a bigger loss than that. I know I would have. Especially against Patty Mac.
That's crazy. Patty Mac checked his boat in position, too.
He was trying to get James to fire at it, I think. Maybe. Or was James in?
There's a. I don't see much sizing you can go with. That's a massive pot, and his stack wasn't that big.
Yeah.
You got to shove. And you're not getting called by worse hands a whole lot of time. Oh, Terry. Sorry, I just saw your comment. I'm in Mansfield right now. I go all around, though. All over Dallas area. But I will be in Mansfield tomorrow. I think I got you on Facebook, or if not, you can find me on there. Private message me if you guys need anything. Happy to help. Tourney Goat shoves 9-4 in the small blind. Trying to steal a big blind from Patty Mac. Patty Mac's, wait, I've seen you do this a whole lot on your Wednesday stream.
I have, yeah.
Oh,
Called
he does
it.
make the call with 9-8 offsuit. I mean, what else are you going to do there, though?
You
The
got
blind's 1,600.
Yeah.
It's
He knew.
plus they got the bounties
He
going on.
knew what Brad was doing there.
If you turn the 9 upside down,
Yes.
it helps them out a little more. Both of them off. Nice 3-3.
Ooh. You think they chop
Oh. No, there's no.
it? No way.
Oh, wait, one more diamond.
Nope.
No.
And Brad, the tourney goat, is
He's about to just go try and be the cash goat now.
he will be. And that was a
And he beat out a field of. Let me calculate that. How many? There was 3 weeks before this or 4?
Yeah, he talked so much, told so much trash to me for 3 weeks.
Well, the lines that were set. Hold up, I think. How many weeks did we play before this? Lead
3. Yes.
Beat out a field of 28 players to get here.
Yes.
Made a deep run in this
He did, yeah.
tournament series.
Solid.
Oh, wow. It's going exactly like the lines were set. Ian and then Brad.
Kevin said the
Not the goat.
he got him, Kevin.
He misspoke. He's the cash goat. He's going to crush the cash game right now.
Yeah. Atlas Queen 9, he calls 1,600.
Anybody listening from home, the cash game just got a whole lot softer if you want to come up.
Oh, man.
Pocket 8s for Bone. Oh, and we
Oh,
got
I'm super
the
glad
legend,
that Matty Ice is back
Matty
here.
Ice. It got a whole lot cooler in this
So I can
hot
go
room right now.
to the restroom. Thanks, man. You're welcome.
Are you on break right now?
No, I'm done, man.
Oh, this is your last push.
Yeah. What's going on, guys?
The man, the myth, the legend, Matty Ice.
Jackson here with me.
Patty Mac with the 10-4 suited flush draw.
Uh-oh.
Atlas spikes a pair, though. Mac with 9-8. It really isn't. It's the widest range I've seen from him.
We got Joker's in the 9, right? Yes. Gotcha. That's the one that Brad needs to come through for the scoop. I don't think he had much action on that guy.
Well, I don't know how to work all this stuff. It's too fancy for me. The lines, exactly how they were all set. I don't know if you look at the sheet, is how it's going. Ian got out first, Brad came out second. It's going the exact way that.
That's hilarious.
Oh, and deuce of diamonds gives Patty Mac the 10 high flush. Not a bad pot either.
So we're down to, what, 7 left? Is that correct?
Yes, we've had Ian and Brad, or Tourney Goat, now the Cash Goat, get knocked out. Like I
Yep.
said earlier, if you guys are listening from home looking for something to do, the Cash game just got a whole lot softer because we have Mr. All Red in there now.
Yeah, he's in there. There's two tables going pretty strong in there. Might get a third one if enough people show up.
The Cash games here are super fun. The other day I came, this is the first time I've seen it here, 2 DC buttons on the table.
Yeah.
That is legit.
Going strong.
If you're like me and 2 cards is not enough for you, those are awesome.
Yep, so we got some time here to kill because they're on break. So we got about 11 minutes and 40 seconds or so.
Good
So
time
guys,
to talk about
what are we talking about today?
Road to Vegas.
The road
You
to
wanna
Vegas.
Explain that for everybody.
Yep, so and the evening free rolls are staggered as far as your points. Is that correct, Lorenzo? Yeah,
I
so
think you have to get in the free rolls for that, right?
I think so,
So
yes.
if you're not good at poker like me, you can just play cash.
You can just play-
You can actually rack up some points.
Exactly. The more hours you play into cash, the more points you accumulate to get to play into a tournament for a seed in, chance to win the seats to be going to Vegas.
And
So-
Matty Ice just told me that they're going to send me with you as well. I got my fanny pack, and I'm going to dress up like Alan from The Hangover, and we're going to have a great time in Vegas.
Yep, I'll be
And-
out there. I'll be out there playing some kind of
Really?
event. I won't be playing the main event this year. That does not interest me. But I'll play a few events out there this year for sure.
Well, I mean, I've seen you playing a little bit. You
Yeah,
might
no.
win a seat from the road to Vegas.
Yeah. No, honestly, I wouldn't even want to. It's too long. I mean, like it's cool and all. It has a lot of prestige. It has obviously that's like the big, that's the big thing you see like on ESPN. But you're talking about like lots of days. Not saying I would make it that far to begin with, but
no, I'd be out on the first or second blind level.
no, but you really wouldn't because like they're 2-hour blind levels. Like the first day.
Really?
The first day you play, you only play 5 levels. It's like a 10-hour day or 10 hours plus your breaks and stuff. So you end up playing all day. You only go through the first 5 levels.
So what level does registration end at for those?
That's a great question. It used to be after level 5, I think, but I don't know. Maybe nowadays they make it to where you can buy in up until a certain spot on day 2. I don't know.
Really?
I mean,
There's
but
a whole first day to build up a stack before registration closes.
yeah, but see that's the thing is like, but there's no re-entry, right? So once you play and you break, you can't get. It's a championship event, so there's no re-enter.
So that was going to be my follow-up question. I was just telling RYNO, I'm not a tournament player at all. I mean, I'm barely a cash player, but
Yeah.
it's really weird, like the transition. Like it's a completely different game. It is not the same game at all. Like it's so weird going from cash to tournaments.
Right. It is different. It's definitely a different strategy. It's a different atmosphere. There's no doubt about it. I like it. What's weird is some people, as opposed to our free rolls we run here, a lot of those tournaments you only have if it's a championship event, it's only 1 entry. But if it's not a championship, it's usually like I think you get like 3 bullets or 2 to 3 bullets, and then you can't go back. So you just can't money whip it, so to speak. It's not you can't be like okay.
I was kind of giving y'all a little shout out about this room. I love it, and it's taught me some new games. I think they are the most fun. I love poker for the social aspect of it. I've made some great friends. Like just talking to you, we've had some fun conversations.
Oh, yeah,
and I
for
love
sure.
just sitting at the table and talking to people.
No.
Or whenever I text you and you're like, "Man, I had a lot of fun last night."
I did.
Who
man.
is this?
I was like, I swear I couldn't remember because I was like, I knew it was somebody I gave my number to that day, and I was like, I forgot because I texted you my name and then I was like, man, who was it that when he asked me, and I was like, gosh, but I did. That night I got so drunk. I probably should have Ubered home. I got that drunk. I ended up playing until like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and then just had drink after drink after drink.
I'm a big fan of Uber, guys.
Yeah. The
A lot
PSA
cheaper.
the PSA is don't drink and drive, guys. Make sure you drive safely. Have a designated driver.
Absolutely. I've made that mistake before. It's a very, very expensive mistake.
So
My $18,000 portrait that I got.
yeah.
I'm going to run to the restroom while we're still on.
All right,
break.
man.
You got it from here.
Yeah, I got it from here.
Um,
Somebody gets back.
I think we got to talk about Brad's game, and then we're going to do RYNO's Revenge.
All right.
Sit and go again because this is RYNO's tournament, and he didn't make it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So right now, obviously every day we have the 12. We have the $500 guaranteed lunchtime free rolls. So get a chance to get to some of the points accumulated for the Road to Vegas promotion we're doing. Those all count towards that. I'm still on break. Lorenzo, we might try to do this mixed stream tournament here sometime in the next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think he's down to play it for sure. He just stepped out, but Jackson will definitely play. I just got to either train a dealer to deal it, or here we go. Here's RYNO back right here. I'll take his spot.
I'm back. Thanks, Matty Ice.
You're welcome, buddy. I'll hold the fort down to you with until Jackson gets back. So now I'm in Jackson's spot, and RYNO got his spot back. We're on break still for another 5 minutes.
We're still on break?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I hear that the next one's going to be RYNO's redemption tournament.
There we go. Please.
Hopefully in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 weeks. I don't know. Maybe May. I don't know.
Yeah.
April's a busy month for me, so I won't be making very many days up here.
April, you're staying busy in April?
I've got turkey hunting. All my kids. I got 3 kids' birthdays. It's ridiculous. Or 2 kids. My birthday, my wife. We're all in April. It's ridiculous.
Did you plan it that way?
No. Must have been bored 9 months before that.
Yeah. It's weird how that happens. Sometimes they just within a day or two, apart, they just end up coming back to back.
Yep. I have 2 girls in April and wife's in April. I'm in April. Baby Huey's son's in April.
Yeah.
It is it's a busy month.
You got is that your grandson or?
No, my daughters. I have 3 girls and 1 boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 2 of my daughters are in April, and myself and my wife.
So do y'all just kind of do the traditional? Okay, we're gonna pick a day this month, and we all kind of do it together.
Kinda, yeah.
Because it's kind of obnoxious to try to probably knock
It
everybody
is.
off.
I think we're going to hit WinStar this year since the youngest is 18. So
Okay, perfect.
she'll be 18 on April 3rd.
Yeah, she can basically do just about everything there except for buy a beer. So she should probably still have fun regardless.
She will. She doesn't drink much anyway. So
Well, I mean, I hope not if she's
No.
18. I would hope not.
no.
While you stepped away, I was talking. Jackson and I were talking about how I got really drunk here the other night on Friday playing hip here, and saying, hey, I probably should not have drove home that night, so I was making sure to give my PSA out for drinking responsibly and having designated drivers.
There you go. Uber's cheap.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely a lot cheaper than getting a DWI. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Looks-
I've said that for many years. Hey, hotel room's a whole lot cheaper than DW.
Oh yeah. Well, now especially because 30 years ago, not everybody oh man, to call a taxi, but now it's just so easy. The convenience of an Uber is how do you not just take up on that?
You have to.
chance?
It just makes no sense not to.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Exactly.
But I haven't seen that very often up here.
What
so
people Ubering?
no, getting hammered.
Oh yeah, no.
You guys do a good job with monitoring that a little bit, but
They even cut me off when I work here. So.
yeah, there you go. You're done. You're done. Yeah, it's that PSA is very important. You guys understand that DWI is no joke. So why risk $10,000-$15,000?
Not just that, just you're
And hurting somebody.
hurting somebody yourself or
Here we
somebody else.
go.
Yep. Another this is on Tuesdays at 6:30. Our $1,000 guaranteed Deuces Wild free roll.
Have you dealt that, man?
I have not dealt this one
No?
yet. No,
I heard it's pretty wild.
Yeah, I'm sure I will at some point. It's always fun doing something a little. I'll call it gimmicky, I guess you could say. Deuces Wild, but hopefully people are having fun with it. I think it's kind of catching on a little bit.
It's kind of like a home game.
Yeah.
You got to set some rules to it, obviously, but
I think it kind of just adds a little bit spice to it because anybody who has a deuce is most likely going to play and they're going to see what they can hit.
absolutely.
So, a lot more hand. You normally get a deuce and hold them, you're going to just probably fold the hand unless you have deuces. But in that game, you're going to probably play it regardless of what the raise is.
Hey, I've folded pocket deuces before in a hand.
Right.
Depends on how they.
Well,
how they
since
jack
our
it
live
up.
stream's ended, is that true, or do we move on to the next? Okay, there we go.
This is still it. We're on. Players are still on break for another 45 seconds or so, and this was my brainchild. And I talked to the powers that be around here, and they kind of liked it. We ran through some numbers and went through about 200 texts and figured it out.
And see, this is just the trial. This is just like the beta version.
That's it.
This
Yeah.
is what we can improve upon this, and we can smooth out the wrinkles and everything.
And they kept asking me why, and I'm like, well, because it's different. Everybody does stream cash games and this and that. I said,
I like
let's
it.
do a tournament. Let's try something different, and they agreed to it. We figured it out, and
Here we go. I think we're going back to
I
it.
think it's been a little bit of a hit. I know that the players that have played in it, and especially the guys who are at the final table, they all love it.
Here we go. Down to 7. Patty
Atlas, yeah, he's in a bind down there, isn't he?
Mac. Yeah.
I've seen him double up and triple up a few times before. There's your payouts tonight. Not to mention that if you made it to this table, you got your money back each
Yeah.
week. So that's kind of a plus, I suppose, if you just like playing cards. If you really want to make some money, you can just come up here and play cash, because that's
Indeed. Caleb right here, ace 9 suited in clubs. See what he wants to do with his hand. Looks like he's going for a raise to 7,000. Yep.
I have a feeling Atlas is gonna.
A lot of kings are dead,
Get
so
out of
whoever wants to
there.
play kings,
No, I didn't like it.
all the kings are gone. But Patty sticks around. He's gonna stay. Look him up with the 10-8 of hearts.
He might take a spanking right here.
Well,
Oh, whoa,
Well-
whoa, whoa!
I would say he likes that flop.
I would say so.
Goes check, check. Oh,
Uh-oh.
trouble brewing.
Yikes!
Backdoor clubs potentially right here.
He's gonna ship a little bit there
Yeah,
to keep from hitting it.
a lot of his
Oh,
a lot of his clubs
don't
are
see
gone.
it.
No,
Nothing. Oh, he's got the boat.
yeah, and now Caleb's thinking, does he have a deuce? Because if he has a deuce, I might have the best hand with aces, 8s, and 3s with an ace. Oh, it looks like they all have bounty chips too, a quarter piece.
They do. Yep. If you guys don't know how that works, you go all in and you lose, you got to give your bounty chip to the guy that beat you.
Just one though. If you've accumulated a
Just
few
one.
before that, you can keep the rest that you've.
Correct. Yep.
Basically, if you break one person, it's you break even on that because you'll lose yours, but you've already gained somebody else.
That's correct.
It's a wash.
Yep. It's a good way. I like it. We do that with Patty Mac's Bounty Tournament for the last 2 times that we've done it, and it's actually saved my bacon a few times.
There you
so,
go. Yeah, because you can just, like I said, knock out a few players, and then
Yep.
you're breaking even on it.
I lost. I made it to the money, so I made $75, and then I made another 75 on bounty chips that I collected. So
Well, he finally lets it go. He's better safe than sorry. I think he made the right choice there for sure.
he did. And then Patty Mac is taking a commanding lead here.
Yeah.
And Baby Huey was my horse tonight, and he better get to whipping it, because
Yeah, I took 3 horses, and one's already jumped his shadow. He's out, and 2 more. I need to hope they can. They're not in the lead. I'll put it that way.
there you go. Clayton Ace King here, unsuited,
Oh,
offsuit. Caleb,
it's not deuces wild, but he does have a pair of deuces.
that would be a good hand in
Deuces wild.
Wow.
It's a very good hand. Deuces wild.
That's a monster. This is wild.
Hey,
Queen Jack,
believe it or not, Caleb still has the best
still
hand.
ahead. He
See what he's
doesn't
got.
know it, but he's still ahead. A lot of scare cards out there.
Yeah,
He's gonna
deuces hold.
take it down if he
Does he bluff?
doesn't get
it, though?
away from it.
I think he's just gonna give up on it. Yeah, so deuces are gonna win.
There you go. Caleb's contemplating whether or not he should have bet that.
Yeah. Alice down to his last 9,000, huh?
Hanging on by a thread, but hey,
Yeah.
in tournament poker, I've seen worse. I've come back a million times with a short stack.
It is like that. Just have a blind or two and just, good combination of a triple up and then just hit the hand and then
Yep.
boom, you're right there back in it.
Atlas Queen 7 off. Patty Mac with 8-7 off.
Patty once again
And he's
gets
gonna hit
top
it.
pair.
Goodness, he's running hot right now, isn't he?
He's gonna bet it. No, he's running. Yep.
We call Patty Mac the lunchtime free roll Jedi.
He's done really well the past couple weeks in that for sure. He's had some good showings. Hey Terry, if you're in the chat, I felt absolutely terrible when I saw you fall. I was right there dealing in the cash game, and I hope you're all right, sir. And like I said, that was a nasty spill. So poor guy fell down about an hour and a half ago.
Big Polo in the house. What's up there, buddy? Yeah, everybody's playing well. No doubt about it. They've made some good folds. He ships it. King 3. Atlas said, I've had enough of this mess. Let's get it on. Patty Mac's got the chips to call. He said, all right, we'll see it. Bone can't do nothing with that 4 deuce. You know him. He's not going to do that.
Lets it go. And
He's tighter than Nun's underwear sometimes. 3 hits.
and it looks like he's going to double as long as that's,
Yeah.
that's a double through.
There you go. Way to go, Patty Mac. Doubled him up.
I guess he had
He's got a call there.
He's got a few chips to
He
spare.
has to call. He knows. He's a very analytical guy. I mean, he knows numbers and money very well.
It's good to hear, sir.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just felt terrible.
TT's another one of them good dudes, man. I like the crap out of Terry. Solid human being.
Absolutely. Let's see what happens here.
You're right, Kyle. I should be sitting there. You should be too, no doubt about it. Winter's my nemesis, but it ain't her fault. It's the cards. I promise you. You know, when you get up here and you get mad at dealers, that's just doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
Oh, man.
dealers don't have an outcome in this.
Wow, look. Bone,
Whoa.
Bone hits the wheel.
Atta
Gosh,
boy, Bone.
where's the rest of that money? Because he had aces. I thought he had aces and threes. Those aces just had aces. Tyler, sorry you can't hear us. What seems to be the issue? Is it the whose mic is it? Is it mine or is it Rhino's or is it both?
We should be good. Tyler, I think you're the only one that's had an issue.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you hear the sound effects? Because if you can hear those, you should be able to hear us. How about this?
Right.
Yeah, like I was saying, if you get mad at dealers, that's your own fault. I mean, that's just because you're mad in general. They don't control the cards.
Uh-oh.
Something's happening out there, huh?
We'll find out in about 15 minutes.
Yeah. But when it happens to you, you just got to kind of sometimes look at them and go, what did
Yeah.
you just do?
I mean,
But it's never their fault. I guarantee you that. If you get mad at the dealer, you're just an angry man, person, woman, whatever. They keep buffering, huh, TT? I don't know what's going on, man. That's probably that Kennedale internet you're in out there, bud.
what is this right here? Tree
It's
service.
817 or treeservice817.com. It's old David Perkins, old 420. Good dude. 817-500-7107 if you need all your tree needs and any turf. You know, all them storms that came through, knocking trees down right and left. He can fix you up.
Fix the trees.
And we have been joined by the baby Huey. I don't want to give anything away here, but that is not good for me. Three Kings Heating and Cooling. Oh, Martin Infante.
Commercial refrigeration.
Yep, he's been doing it a while. 817-884-7431. Says commercial refrigeration. I'm sure he does heating and AC work. And then there's my little baby girl right there.
Happy birthday, Kelly.
18th birthday. Kelly Ryan. She's killing it. She has been a turd.
Is she has she already graduated, or is
She
she
graduates this year.
this year?
Yes, sir. There she is. She's crying. That's pretty normal. I've seen that a few times.
You seen that? Yeah, seen
Oh,
that
yeah.
face before? Yeah.
Yeah.
More than once.
Happy birthday, baby girl. Like we said, $50. You can get you an ad up here. You can say happy birthday. You can do.
All right, guys. I'm gonna let Action Jackson continue this. Pass it back on to him. Appreciate everybody.
Matty Ice, thank you, sir. Appreciate you being back here, bud.
Matty Ice is gone.
Matty Ice is gone.
All the free.
But if you got one graduating or you just want to say hello, $50 for a whole month, that's just stupid cheap. Stupid cheap. Discount Tire ought to have an ad up on this thing.
Really? Is that so?
Yeah. Action Jackson.
If I wanted to pay $50, can I just put a picture of you and I up there? And
Absolutely. We'll give them that.
and I, just our faces
We'll
in there
just
and a
give them
heart,
that for
say
free.
best
Look, there it
friends.
is.
Oh, wow.
Hey. We'll give them that for free.
Goodness, you're going to have everybody's
We'll
going
do
to
it.
leave it.
Oh, we got the big screen now, bud.
You're going to see all those numbers just drop down.
Yeah, they're gone.
It's not Halloween yet,
They're
sir.
gone.
Not Halloween yet.
James, you get licked out?
Ooh, King High flush draw for Caleb.
Yeah.
You got out already?
Yeah, oh yeah, he done.
Ah.
Cost me 100. Nothing. I didn't say anything, James.
All I know is you might be buying him dinner.
You're my best friend. That's all I said. We got a lot of outs here for Caleb, though. Quite a few.
Yep.
Seeing
7 hearts left in the
Yeah.
deck. Probably 3 in the burn, though, huh?
Yeah, probably. Be my luck. 3 would be in the burn for sure.
Oh, yeah. Pairs up the.
That's got to be that's a little scary. A little scary. I don't think the Joker's going to get off of it, though.
Oh, I did not realize that. Yep, we're going to have a poster up for that. Omaha Schmed's birthday is this Friday.
Oh, my goodness.
I think we ought to do a Omaha Schmed birthday party up here.
We should.
Or maybe we can go to Chuck E. Cheese. I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese. They're not going to let us in there, bub, without kids.
Well, last year, for my birthday, we had, I don't really celebrate my birthday, but my buddies wanted to do something. So we went golfing in the morning, had lunch after that. We're going to go to WinStar, but in the middle, we went to Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday.
Oh, my God.
And actually, as an adult, it's actually very entertaining to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
They let you in?
And they sell alcohol in there now,
Oh, my goodness.
if you did not know that.
I did not know that, actually. Last time I've been to Chuck E. Cheese, my kids were little. And there was about 37 of them around. There was only like 3.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of other people's kids. Now, my friends all have kids. I'm the only single, unmarried one without kids.
The OPK.
Love them to death. It's my favorite thing. I love buying them all kinds of crap that their parents hate for me to do. But we got passes to Hawaiian Falls this season.
Yeah?
That is awesome. You can bring a cooler up in there.
No kidding.
Might have a whole lot of fun this summer.
There you go.
King 9-3.
Anybody hit the king? No?
No,
Nothing.
Atlas hits the 9 though.
James, you should ship it right here. But you don't know that.
I'd say running diamonds.
No.
Why don't you walk us through the thought process here?
There's no thought process here, but
Okay. Here. I thought y'all were being mean to me earlier when y'all weren't responding. And when we started the stream, I forgot the mics are right here so you can't hear me.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. Now, when y'all started the stream and it was you and
Kevin.
Kevin, I was standing back here and I was trying to talk. I was like, man, they're just ignoring me. Without the mics right here, you can't hear anything else in this room. It's
No.
crazy.
Caleb's got ace 10 here. He's going to get out of it.
Let me get a shove from the 9.
That 9 shoved.
Yep. Ooh.
He lays her down. Good lay down.
Yep.
You had a gut shot there, huh, James?
I did have that, but I was not confident River was going to give me a river card.
Exactly. River.
You'll see why.
Mm-hmm.
Atlas shoved that.
He did.
How big was that pot right there?
I think it was like 14,000, 15,000.
Yeah, wasn't huge.
Okay, so his stack to the pot wasn't.
Baby
Like
Huey.
second pair with a flush draw.
Baby
before?
Huey went from number 2 to last place.
Well, no, he's number 1.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Don't call it
Seat
last
one,
place. Say
seat
he's
one,
number
yeah.
1. He's number 1 in my heart.
Y'all don't forget about the Road to Vegas here. The Road to Vegas is a promotion in which players can win seats into the 2025 World Series main event.
Now,
There-
what all is covered for your Vegas trip?
So you're going to get an entry fee
Uh-huh.
into the tournament.
What is that,
and
like 11K?
It is $10,000,
Goodness.
and you're going to get $1,000 in travel money. So all you got to do is place top 5 in any tournament you play. You get chips according to that.
Wow.
And then playing in cash games will earn you all kinds of money and chips for hours played.
So if you're
It's,
not a good poker player like me, you could just play cash and get some chips
I mean,
racked
yeah,
up
all
rather
you
than
gotta
having
do
to
is
win.
sit there and fold.
Ooh, aces for the
Oh,
Joker.
he's got the weapons of mass destruction here.
$1,000 in travel expenses is nice. If I bust out on that first level, I can have $1,000 to spend in Vegas.
You could. Yep. Book,
Ooh, an ace 10.
book your same day flight, Jackson.
Same thing. Oh, no, I'll have some time to hang out in Vegas.
There you go.
I was actually talking to Matty Ice. I didn't know those main events. 5-hour blind levels. That's crazy.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, and you can't rebuy. Single bullet.
Kidding. I'll be dang.
Registration ends on day 2.
Huh.
7-8 deuce.
Yep. Joker's got the weapons here, and he's going to say, "Hey, you know what? I think I'm pretty good."
And he's got a massive stack too. And he takes it down.
Yep.
Always nice to have an overpair.
Shipped it.
My philosophy on the stream though, if I have a decent stack, I will always play 7 deuce on the stream. It would have worked out great there. You cracked aces.
Would have been great.
Gotta play 7 deuce on the stream.
I got my aces cracked the other day with something stupid like that. Yeah. It made me so mad.
Y'all are a lot more responsible than me when y'all play that live stream, but my range, like we were talking about it after the stream a couple of weeks ago on a Wednesday. It's like the range opens up so hard to play like super fun stuff. Like I look down at the Doyle, gotta play it.
Yeah.
And then I tell them, doesn't matter how much is in my stack, I will never stop the straddle. We have unlimited restraddles on Wednesday. Never will. If it puts me on it, ooh.
There it is. Caleb's got the poker house nuts,
And he checks his big blind.
and he hits it.
Yep. So he's playing very conservative right now. Him and Brad have a last longer. So he obviously won that, but I think there's a couple other players in there.
Chris, you can do whatever you want, bud, but I do have a little say-so around here. I probably will stop that $50 bet.
Uh-huh. You message me directly, and I'll just
That
give
is
it to
my
Tina.
brother-in-law, and it's not happening, because he's got some bad pictures of me, I'm sure.
Chris, my name is Jackson Gonzalez. Please direct message me on Facebook, and I will relay it to Tina, who's the one in charge here. And he lied. He doesn't have a whole lot of say-so, but I'll just give it directly to her. We won't tell him.
If it shows up on here, I'm punching Lorenzo right in the nose.
Oh, I'd die laughing if we put one of you on there and you're just commentating and you just see it.
What is
7.
Friday action, Jackson?
I already said it. It is Omaha Schmed's birthday.
There it is. There it is.
Thank you, Chris. We'll make it happen. I'll get it on there.
We'll show you his face. That's him right there.
How are you, sir? I'm friends with you on Facebook, so you can find us in the mutuals.
No, don't do that.
Ooh, and
No,
Joker hits his ace.
Y'all look up Action Jackson, see what happens. I would Google search it if I were you.
I don't really know how to use the Facebook.
No, just Google search it. You're going to find a movie called Action Jackson.
Caleb's betting his 8.
Yeah.
He's just going to call.
But the Joker is at the ace, and he's going to take her on down.
Yep. He didn't bet it.
Nobody fired at it any more than they already did.
Well, he saved Caleb some money there. I think if he goes small, Caleb just goes over the top.
I think so. Atlas fall asleep.
So we're 6-handed now.
Nope, he's alive. That's good. Down to 6.
So how different is your play style once you get down to these, 6, 5, 4, 3-handed? Like, you open it up a whole lot more because it's just so much harder to make a hand.
Yeah, way more aggressive for sure. But I'm not aggressive loosely. Like, I'm not shipping it with 8-6 or something like that. If I have a big face card, I'm probably going to clack it.
Yeah.
I did it last week. Didn't work out for me. The guy had a 10% chance of winning, and he won. But he gone. He gone tonight. So
I'm just asking out of curiosity. I'm trying to get accustomed to this tournament play style. It's very interesting.
it's different for sure. Like I do play cash a whole different way.
It is a completely different beast. And then
It is.
Patty Mac is kind of the one that I've seen. I really, really like his strategy. I haven't seen this before in the few tournaments that I have played, but he still does have a very, very narrow range, but he picks his spots so smart.
He does.
And like with those blinds going up, every time I've played, I'm getting very, very active trying to pick up these blinds, trying to increase that stack.
You can almost rest assured with Patty Mac, if he's after the flop, if he makes a big bet, he's got it.
Well,
Almost.
we were playing cash the other day, and I flopped top 2, and I bet, and he just smooth calls every street, and I'm scared. I'm about to stop betting on the river. I have top 2 pair, and I'm like, he has quads, and it's not even a paired board. I'm scared of him.
He's got quads. He has done that before. I've seen it.
I mean, I've never seen him play some crap like I play.
Jim, I always tell the truth. Son of a gun, you.
Not like you pulling off some bluffs on Wednesday. That was hilarious to watch.
I feel super bad, but I don't.
Well, at least, they got some good respect for you. Everybody's folded. Never seen Mark Wiley fold like that.
He was in a conundrum, though. I had seen him dump off a whole bunch of chips for a while there, and I thought, you know what, this is probably the best spot to do it.
Yep.
And I did, and I was
only
way
hands-
ahead. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Patty Mac's playing
What's going on
aces,
here?
and then he's calling short stacks to get them out.
Yeah.
He's picking up these bounties.
Oh, no, James.
Oh, no, it's right. Just keep going.
Oh, no, James.
Oh, no, it's correct.
Oh, Mark Love.
Oh, no. Oh, club. Oh, no, man. That's brutal, James.
Goodness.
Yes, that was very fun.
Oh, I thought you had ace of clubs for some reason.
No,
Patty Mac had
did.
it.
Same hand.
Golly.
Just got him because of the forward flush.
That's ridiculous.
That's sick.
That's winner for you. She'll get you.
I mean, you're short stacked like that in that position.
You
That's
gotta
a
ship it.
dream hand to
Yeah.
look down at, and then
You got to ship it.
same hand calls you. You're okay chopping the
You gotta
blinds.
ship it.
You can chop and then no, he flushes me in the river.
He can't hear it. That's the funniest part. You go back and watch. Ooh, 9s for the Joker. And he's just picking up these pots.
He is.
If he's playing it post flop, he's winning it so far.
So far.
Be scared of him. Thank you so
Oh,
much, Chris. I'm gonna find
That's
my phone.
good. Cool, Chris.
He did send it to me.
You know, he works for me, too.
Well, I think you might ought to give him a raise.
Be careful, bud. Be careful.
Good. Yes. You better hide your moms. RYNO.
Hey, get him out of there. Yeah.
Good.
There you go.
Yes.
That's my dirty 30s right there, baby. What do we got going here? Pocket 9 still way ahead.
Yep.
King 10's got a shot at it,
We got
but
space.
he's going to have to hit pop, pop. And that's it.
Everybody's scared
She
now.
done. Yeah. I know
And
where,
you got the
Chris, I know where you live. I know who you're married to, and I know where you work.
Will you tell me where Chris lives? I'd like to send him a thank you card.
Yeah. Yeah. It is Rendon. Yeah. He is married to my sister. Poor dude. I feel so bad for him sometimes.
Ace, dude.
AC Deucey. You know he's going to call. He's got a monsters chip lead here.
Oh, yeah.
Should have put my money on him tonight.
He's just picking them up.
Yeah. Instead, I trusted my family members, which always gets me in trouble sometimes.
They all folded to him.
I would too.
Look at the look on his face. He's just like, I got you.
He's cleaning the clocks right now.
You know, I said,
We
white
are-
Phil Ivy for Brad, but
Yeah.
that stare down from Petty Mac make you fold.
It will.
I'll fold aces pre-flop to that man right
We
there.
are down to 5 here, so getting closer and closer. Atlas pocket ducks. I bet he ships it. No, golly, I've been so wrong all
Wow.
night.
Did he
I'm
fold to the
fired.
blinds?
I'm shipping
Did he
that.
fold to the blinds?
I don't think he was in the blind.
No, did he fold to the blinds? He was under the gun, right?
Maybe, yeah. I would have shipped it.
Wow.
I would have shipped it. Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
I'm
he had
glad he didn't.
16K,
He's probably glad he didn't.
Oh,
though.
yeah. We misspoke, guys.
Yeah, sorry. I still would have shipped it. I mean,
Oh, yeah, on that spot. I think he
Yeah.
had 16K, if I'm not mistaken. You're under the gun. You look down at a pocket pair, and I love some ducks.
they are. They've hit a lot for me, but they've missed a lot too.
They're a lot of fun. And then, as you know from watching me play, I love
Oh,
three deuce offsuit.
You'll play any pocket pair. I've seen that.
Oh, pocket pair, I love them.
Yeah.
Now, for the most part, if
Joker
it's
gets
not
out of the way with his 9s. Caleb shipped it.
good, yes. If it's not 10s or above, I'm not going to re-raise, but I will.
Patty Mac, is he going to call? Man,
A suited ace,
he's going to call.
and a chance
He's
to
going to call it.
knock out a player for less than half your stack.
He's going to call it. I don't know. He might lay it down. He knows well enough that Caleb's position here. He's probably not bluffing. You know
No.
what I mean?
Well, he's in the small blind.
Suited ace king versus suited ace 7. I mean, Patty Mac's going to need hearts.
Oh, yeah. Well, if he's on the button or cutoff, I think he gets called a lot lighter. But being in the small blind, all you win from that is
He's out.
the big blind. Very methodical thinking, though. That's another thing about these tournaments is you fold really premium hands just to get a little higher up there. ICM implications, if you will.
Yes.
I tried to look at the formula for ICM. Crazy.
Yeah.
I just got the app. I put it in there.
There you go. Yeah, after last week, I pulled up the poker odds app and looked at what my odds were against Clayton's queen deuce versus my king deuce, and it was 10%.
7 deuce suited. Oh, I forgot. I didn't finish the thought. So, you know how I love to play my 3 deuce, right? Known as the dirty diaper. If it's suited, it's the clean diaper now.
Oh,
That's my new
okay.
term
All right.
for it. Oh, and
there's
Bone
the
has the
dirty
dirty
diaper.
diaper. Caleb with jacks. What was that 3 hands in a row? He had 8s, ace king, and now jacks.
Yep.
And nobody's calling him.
Nobody's calling. I wouldn't either.
I mean, he's picking up these blinds.
He's
though.
been tight tonight. Like, Caleb's playing good poker right now.
Like I was saying earlier, I feel like a lot of the impression you get on some of these players is how they play on our cash live stream. A lot of that is not how they
That's
really
not.
think.
Yeah, no, that's not.
And for
Not
some of
accurate.
us, like me, I really am not that good of a poker player. Like
I don't take that the wrong way. You
But
are.
I
you're,
do
you're,
play-
you're a good poker player. You just
I have a very wide range, but on the stream, we play a whole lot differently. And Caleb, off stream, is one of the smartest poker players. Like, that man can tell you your outs, your odds. He knows how much equity he has without looking at your cards before he makes a call.
Bone sitting here with pocket threes here. Patty Mac's
He shoves it.
he's gonna call him. He just shipped it over to him. Said, "Okay, I know you got me."
I think Patty Mac's only played one real hand tonight. The other ones have just been him calling off small stacks to knock people out.
6-6 deuce here. Doesn't scare the bone. Still doesn't. Anything gonna happen here? There it is. Patty Mac gets him again. Golly. Goodness. As Patty Mac would say, oh, yeah.
Better get a
Goodness
life vest
gracious.
because he's just hanging out in the river.
Man, he is running hot right now. As an old friend of mine said, he's hotter than 9 weddings. And he knocks out the old Bone Master.
Thank you, Chuck. That's another reason I love poker.
Boston Chucky. I love Boston Chuck.
And the dealers are so great here.
Yeah.
Love Chuck. All these guys, like, they're very, very personable. They're not robots that are just in the box. Telling
They
you what,
are everybody that's here tonight, and Chucky, and even Paul. Everybody's awesome.
very gracious. I could never deal with myself.
No,
They
they deal with a lot of crap.
Oh, yeah. I'd put me in the corner and make me read
Patty
the
Mac
rules
has
list.
hit his 6 again, and he is on fire.
Goodness.
Good night.
If you're going to run good, this is definitely the time.
Yep, here's the road to Vegas we were just talking about.
This is such a cool concept, I think.
Don't have to explain too much of this unless you have questions, but your hours get you chips, and qualifying in tournaments, 5th or better, get you chips as well. They're free tournaments too. So you want to come up here and give her a shot?
I did hear that it was staggered on the tournaments, though, right? Like every other.
Noons are different. They're 3K, 2K, 1K. Evenings are 6K, 3K, 2K, basically, all the way down to 5th.
So Patty Mac's going to get 3K every day.
Yeah. Yeah, I do believe he is in the chip lead. And every time I get a text from him, he's won another one. I'm like, good night, man. And the only time I get other texts from him is when somebody like Alfredo sucks out on him.
Oh, that was so fun. I felt bad for him, and he takes it like a champ.
He does. Yeah.
Patty Mac does. But we were playing the other day. I was on a cash table, and I just hear, what did he say? Oh, Fredo yelled, chips. He busted Patty Mac. And I just started laughing.
They are free, actually, Alfredo. You don't have to pay the extra.
3K for free chips. And it's truly, truly free. No membership fee either. If it's your first time, you just come and say, hey, I know Patty Mac.
That's it.
And they're going to say, I'm sorry at the desk and give you a free membership.
Don't tell them you know RYNO. They're going to be like, no, that's double for you, sir.
Aces for the cannon.
Good night.
It's my favorite clip of poker of all time. Aces for the cannon.
He is running smoking hot right now.
What do you do? And
Oh,
Atlas
we got
shoves
a super
5-4.
call out of that.
I think the best board for this is Patty Mac flops a set, and then Atlas backdoors the wheel.
It could happen. I've seen it. I've seen aces get cracked all the time. That's not going to happen this time.
6-7.
No. Nope. That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Ball game. Atlas, since you shipped it, I'll give you that. And then now that you ran into the aces, I'm going to have to give you old.
How many players have busted out so far?
We're down to 3.
So 6 players have busted.
6
I think
are out.
Patty Mac has gotten 4 of them.
Oh, yeah. He's running hotter than 9 weddings. He's got He's got everybody sitting there thinking, man, I am more messed up than a cricket in a hubcap.
He is running hot, but he's also playing very, very well. He's very methodical in his thinking.
Always is.
Me trying to learn these tournaments and watching him, I can see why he does win these all the time. 9 deuce for Caleb. 9-3 for Joker. Come on, guys. Get in there.
Man,
3K, 6K.
you know Action Jackson is going to clip on that deal.
Oh, yeah. And they're both offsuit, which is better because you get 2 flush draws.
Yeah.
Like Patty Mac. He hit the...
Yeah, 2 flush draws, yeah.
They were going to chop, and then Patty Mac hit the flush.
And you know good and darn well that winner's going to throw a 4-card flush out there. I guarantee you that.
Well, she'll give you the nut flush and then have some crazy straight flush out there.
Yeah, or snap a boat off on you.
Oh, yeah.
Seen it. I've seen it.
She deals
Patty
some
Mac got
crazy
out with
stuff.
his dirty diaper. He couldn't do it. He said, no, I don't like it.
We got the train horn. We need to get a train wreck sound effect for
We
when
do.
Winter's in the box because it's always
It is. It can be.
nut, second nut.
Always gets me.
Quad aces over Royal. Crazy stuff.
Chris, tell my sister I said hello.
And Winter, I absolutely love how she is when she's in the box. Super, super professional. Very, very nice. But, I mean, the way that she deals is so great. I love it. One of my favorite dealers.
She's sweet as pie. She kills me, but it's not her fault. It's just the way it goes sometimes.
Whoa.
Patty Mac just did it again.
Golly.
Man. Son of a gun. Yeah, he's been killing it.
He's just picking great spots.
He is.
Yeah. Ace-high flushed it off for Caleb.
Happy Meal showing on the board. Well, we got a club draw out of Caleb here.
What do you call the Happy Meal boat?
Boats and hoes.
It's a great song right there. Can we get a Prestige Worldwide? sound effect?
Prestige worldwide. Yeah.
Anita, Pinta, Santa Maria.
Two you in the bottom or drinking something.
Okay, I decided that I'm no longer commentating with Patty Mac. It's just me and Rhino now.
We
We're
are
going to make this live stream famous.
Man, it ought to be viral right now.
We need a podcast.
We should. I've been saying that for years.
So I've been, I watched Instagram, you know, the reels on there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Somebody was like, I think every man has said to his buddy, we need a podcast. And I think that is. Like I've said to a million people, we need a podcast.
We should.
I think we absolutely should. If I was not me, I'd
Everybody
listen
else
to
is
us.
doing it.
Oh, yeah.
We should do it like call it rednecks with jobs or something.
Rednecks with paychecks.
Well, can't use that one. I think that one's copyright.
Rednecks that love to go to the poker room. I don't think
Hometown hillbilly.
Hometown hillbilly. A7 suited. That's kind of one thing. It's so weird getting accustomed to with these tournaments. Like you're playing three-handed or heads up, and these hands just become so much better. Like 9-8 suited is
It's a good hand.
king
Yeah.
queen.
Yeah.
You're not
and he
hitting.
hits it.
Yeah.
So now, but the Joker's got
Flush draw. Not
the
flush.
old flush draw.
But middle pair is such a great hand, three-handed.
It is.
It's very weird getting accustomed to that.
It is. Missed it.
3 diamonds.
Patty Mac's still in the lead here. The Joker's got 12 outs. That's a lot of outs.
8 of hearts on the
Game.
river.
That would be terrible for Patty Mac.
No.
And a swing and a miss.
But he does make 2 pair.
What do you think about these torpedo bats they're talking about right now? You seen those? The Yankees are swinging?
Oh, yeah, where they're moving the
Yeah.
barrel down. It's
Yeah.
really, really weird.
It's a weird looking bat.
Technology is crazy. You can realize, hey, they're connecting really low on the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw the picture of it, and I was like, that looks like it's a square bat.
It
It
looks
does
like
look squared.
Yeah, it looks like a Panzerfaust.
Well, and then the regulation on bats, they read out the rule. I saw the rule read out. It is very, very weird.
Yeah.
It has to have a barrel, has to be this long,
Yep.
and you're good to go.
Kudos for using technology to make it to your benefit, I suppose.
Put the barrel right above your hands and cork it
I
and
am,
call it a day.
I am not, yeah, cork. Exactly. I am not a Yankee fan by any means at all. But
That's very, very smart, though.
they're using it to their advantage, and there's some other people in the league besides the Yankees that are using it. So
But you got to be thinking way outside the box to come up with that. That's crazy.
you do,
16 homers. And
yeah, it's crazy. I'd much rather the Rangers or Red Sox win, but
Really, Red Sox?
I am. They're my second favorite team. Yep,
So you're still pulling for the Rangers when they played?
100%. Yes,
That was a really, really
100%.
fun game. I had a great time.
but
Only the second time I've been in that new stadium.
if I have a dog in the hunt that's not the Rangers, it's going to be the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Sox fans, as they would say.
My philosophy is typically I'll go for the other Texas
Did
team,
Patty
but
make-
I kind of hate the Astros.
Joker catches a 6 there. Okay, there you go. Take your chips, sir. Stack them up.
He has a massive lead, Patty Mac does.
Yes, he does.
Joker caught a couple big hands at the beginning and hasn't gotten mixed up since. And
I don't blame him.
these blinds will sneak up on you,
They
though.
will.
His stack, he has a lot of chips in his stack, but it's
You-
not a whole lot of big
Once
blinds.
again, you go back to the poker tournament style, and you have to consider your blinds.
It's really, really
You
weird.
have to consider timing. You have to consider position. Tournaments are not for everybody, and they're not that easy to play.
Well, then sizing, I think is weird just because I play in Texas, and Texas has crazy sizing. But if you do look in general, Texas Hold'em, and you look in other states, you know, an opening in 1-2 game is $6. Like, it is actually in relation with the big blinds.
Better make clacks a deuce. Golly. Dude is running so hot right now.
So what are you thinking here if you're Patty Mac three-handed with the
You
deuce?
gotta
Is it-
you
you're
gotta
feeling
put
good?
some out there, and just to see, you gotta test the water.
blocker
You
bet.
gotta put your toe in the water, see if it's cold,
And you're there with a king.
and he wins. And they all know now at this point that he's running really good.
Which is crazy because he's in the middle on the luck distribution.
But he's running really good right now. And these two guys are, Caleb and the Joker know Patty Mac, and they know he's not firing at it without anything. And
Yeah, for sure.
he put $6,000 out there, which was the blind, and said, "I'll just test the water."
That's just so weird getting used to that size.
It's different. It is
So
different. Yeah.
Are you trying to disguise your hand? Are you using a whole lot of deception in these? Like, if you had a king or a queen there, are you just flatting, or are you coming over the top? Like, are you letting Patty Mac know?
flat.
I got it.
I flat, yeah. And when you flat like that, a player like Patty Mac knows you're
Joker flops the
good
straight.
to go.
Patty Mac flops top pair.
He's running hotter than 9 weddings right now.
And he's playing fantastic, too. Patty
Yeah.
Mac in the middle on the luck distribution, but winning
I'm
in chips.
gonna turn it over to him for a minute so I can get up and stretch my legs. Yeah.
I see a whole lot of head shaking in this room.
No, there's a lot of head shaking going on. My big butt. These two.
We have the man, the myth, the legend, the sheriff in here with us to explain some of his thought process throughout this.
Oh man, just to be patient.
This is a really, really tough spot. I mean, you're three-handed. It's hard to make a pair. Better yet, top pair, and you just run into it here. But
Yeah.
the all-in kind of makes it a little easier to get away, but it's a weird spot.
I know Jeremy's he only bets big when he has something really big, so it was fairly easy for me to get away. I know that sounds stupid.
Well,
but
no, it's good to have a knowledge of the people you're playing with, but in general, you're three-handed. It's very, very hard to make a hand. So when you're having top pair and you run into the straight, it's easy to get stacked there, especially if he goes with the small sizing.
Yeah.
Like if he puts out a
I
blocker
did not
bet.
know I called him. I said, "You got Queen Jack, don't you?"
Really?
I did. and
What a read.
Yeah, so he decided to show me there, so it was very appreciative.
And pocket eights for him. Definitely catching cards. I hate to say the word like lucky on here. Definitely catching cards, but you are playing super well. You're in the middle of the luck distribution, and you are having a massive chip lead. Like, you played very, very well.
Thanks.
And that's one thing I was talking to RYNO about. I'm just kind of dipping my toe in the water in the tournament scene. It's a very, very different game.
It's a very different game. In the beginning, it's kind of survival, and then in the end, you can loosen up a little bit if you have some chips. But
Really,
I still like to play tight, man. I don't know.
Well, so my thought process was, and what I've seen a whole lot of, like pretty much everybody do, is you get super active trying to pick up pots, get in there, get a chip lead. You still have a narrow range, but you pick your spots, you pick them very, very well, and you chip up. And you're not playing all the crap that I play, and it's a very, very smart thing to do. I hadn't thought about it that way, but I can see why you're such a consistent winner in a tournament scene.
Well, I was in on a hand with Baby Huey here earlier, and, that's how good of a player Caleb and Brad are. Is they're like, he would have pushed all in if he had ace-jack, because I had pocket deuces, that hand where I had pocket deuces, and hit a full house. They're asking me why I didn't push all the way in, and I said because another ace came on the river, and I honestly thought he might have ace-jack.
Well, he's at the bottom of his range there.
But they're like,
you're only getting called by better.
He would have pushed all in with ace-jack to get the flushes out, but
Yeah.
that doesn't go through my mind. So, I mean, this sounds stupid, but I play my hand.
No, very, very methodical. And it's completely different. Like me as a cash player, I look at it and I'm like, what the heck is he doing? But you think about it logically, like you probably played 3 hands post-flop, like actually played out a hand. But you built up a very good stack from playing those hands, and then as soon as a short stack goes all in, doesn't matter what you look down at, Jack 6 suited,
Yeah.
and you're calling them off. And
I mean, it was for Daryl. It was 9,000 more chips. I felt bad about knocking him out, but
well, no, it's a smart thing to do though. Like if you fold, you're letting them pick up the blinds, but you call.
we did do a bounty thing too, and I
What's
picked
that?
up quite a few of those bounties.
I know.
But this is where I start getting in trouble.
So how many bounties did you pick up? Oh, at this point.
I think I have 4 at this point.
So 6 players knocked out, and you knocked out 4 of them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pick up middle pair. I'm not sure what Jeremy or Caleb exactly has, but I'm willing to take a chance that he doesn't have a queen. I think this next hand is the one that gets me in trouble. We'll see. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight, man? Did y'all enjoy the RYNO's March Mayhem? It was a lot of fun, even though it came down to a crazy ending here, especially for old Patty Mac.
I'll tell you what, this is my first time coming in for something like this. In my opinion, this is way
I was upset right there that I threw away the Poker House nuts 6-4. Wait till the flop comes out.
But I think this is way more entertaining than a 1-2 game. I've had so much fun watching the last 3 weeks and commentating this.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I do believe we'll do it again. We're probably going to go 2 months of cash, though, just for the Vegas thing, and then come back and run this again.
And he would have flopped a 6.
Yep. With us, I had a flush draw, too.
You had spades, too.
Yeah.
I was telling RYNO, we do kind of change up the play style off the live stream. But when I'm on the live stream, I have a couple rules. I'll always play the Happy Meal,
Yeah.
6-4, 7 deuce, and I will never stop the straddle. I don't care if it puts me all in. Got to do it.
This is the hand that gets Patty Mac in trouble right here.
But y'all are a lot smarter than me. You'll fold your 6-4 and 7 deuce.
We had a good crowd tonight out there.
Yeah, we've had a whole lot of viewers.
Awesome.
Most I've seen in here commentating.
Awesome. We're telling everybody to please go on and watch. No, this isn't the hand that got. No, I got.
At one point we had.
Oh, this is the hand that gets me in trouble. This is the hand that gets me in trouble right here.
Pocket 8s for the Joker.
Yep.
You're three-handed, and you look down at a pocket pair. It's very, very nice.
Oh,
I think I know how this run out might go.
Oh, my God. 9-7 of hearts. And they do what every nightmare is for a poker player. I hit
Oh,
2 hearts on the flop.
a pair, a flush draw.
And he's got trips.
backdoor straight, and he has a set.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I'm thinking right now if I hit a 7 or a 9, I'm good, but I didn't know that he had
well, no, this many players in there.
trips already.
You have a pair, a flush draw, and backdoor straight. You think you flop the world.
And then he's all in. I'm like, man, I can't do it.
No kid, you folded this?
Oh, sick feeling.
Very, very disciplined.
Played tight the whole game, and here I'm going to duff off. It was 42,000 more to call. That's probably, I don't know, a third of my stack.
Yeah, it was a very, very smart fold. Like, I think if I'm in
What, I
Joker's
have
position
126? Yeah.
and I have Jack 10 or something like that, no matter what, if I missed a draw or bricked on that turn, like, you got to shove there. You have 44,000, and the pot is almost 100.
134 at the moment.
So he's doing this with a lot of his bluffs. Like, his range is very open. This is a very, very disciplined fold. I don't know if I could have made it.
Unfortunately, I didn't.
Oh,
I think Patty Mac did.
oh, he lied to me. He lied to me.
Yep. And when he shows that, I'm just like, oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't ever see me laying that down there either.
And here we go.
Oh, yeah. He set that up. He said, this gets me in trouble.
Yep, it did get me in trouble. I had to almost donk off
What a
a
guy.
fourth of my chips.
The pre-flop action wasn't crazy here either, right?
No.
Well, yeah,
he
and then
raised,
you kind of rolled out
I think he
having an
only
ace, right?
raised to 16 or something. It only cost me 8 more.
I don't ever see laying that down. That was a great call and then a great river.
And then now I'm heads up with Caleb. Caleb was one of my horses that I bet on, so I'm going to win here either way. But I would have won more. I win more money when Caleb wins.
Well, because he's a
he's
long
odds.
shot. He's plus
Yeah.
700.
Plus 700. For some reason, they put me at plus 300. Fucking
that was-
ridiculous. Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry about that.
I think he's a little too excited right now.
Yeah, it was bad.
What a great call, great river. You teed that. I
Yeah.
believed you for a second
I
there.
wanted to keep everybody. So that's my 5th knockout chip. You know how long the final thing goes? One hand, don't leave.
No kid. Heads up, one hand.
One hand.
I love heads up. You're small blind and button at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And ace king suited. What's Caleb's stack looking like right now?
He's got about 40,000, something like
Oh.
that.
Has 4 big blinds.
40, 50,000, I don't know.
Doesn't matter if you have 7 deuce here, you're calling a shove. But ace king's a nice one to look at.
Yep. But he turns over queens.
Yeah.
Oh
pocket
my
queen.
goodness.
Yeah.
You said it's the last hand, so I'm assuming. I don't know. I've been deceived by you.
No, that's it.
Okay.
I had an ace on the flop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Caleb's dead now.
It's over now.
You can just hit another queen. That's it. And Patty Mac scoops it.
Yes, sir. I won RYNO's March Mayhem.
The man, the myth, the legend. Look at that guy right there.
I had one hell of a March. I won. I cashed in 21 tournaments.
Goodness. We were talking about that earlier. I was like,
Yeah.
I just kind of got
21.
onto Facebook recently. I haven't been a big Facebook guy, but every time I open Facebook, I usually take a little break at work around 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Every day at 2 o'clock when I open it, I see you holding a sign that says, "Oops, I did it again," saying that you want a free roll.
Yeah. It was crazy, man. What a March. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it, man. It was a crazy one. It was a fun month, and we're going to do it again. So if y'all want to get in on this, 2 more months, we're going to do it again. We're going to go back to Patty Mac's live stream starting next Monday night. So it's just going to be a 1-2 game for the next probably 2 months, maybe 1 month, if we can talk Rhino into it. We're going to call it Rhino's
Revenge.
Redemption Revenge River Tournament next time.
Well, we were telling the people at the very beginning of this live stream, Rhino was so gracious to not place in any of these weeks.
Yeah.
So he could come in here and
That's right,
commentate
yeah,
for us. He did it out of the kindness of his heart. That was very selfless of him.
Yeah, the funniest thing is when he went out there and told Brad, "You're out." Oh, man, this is the road to Vegas. This is what we're all playing for. Both cash and tournament players are playing for this. If you come out here and you play cash, for every hour you play, you get points towards the road to Vegas. We want to.
If you're a bad player, telling everybody, if you're a bad player like me, you could just play cash and rack up some points.
You can.
You have to be good like Patty Mac and play some
Well,
tournaments.
I don't know. We tried to get that one for points too. But, hey, thank you to David Perkins, who re-signed up again for another month. So give David a call at treeservice817.com, 817-500-7107 for your tree and sod needs. Also, thank you to Martin Infante at 3 Kings Heating and Cooling. It's starting to get hot out there, so give Martin a call for a checkup, or if you got some problems with your air conditioner, commercial or residential, give him a call, 817-884-7431, 3 Kings Heating and Cooling. Get it checked out before it's too late. Happy birthday to Kelly Ryan Wells. Her 8th, it looks like. That's Rhino's youngest. Cute. 18th? Oh, 18. Good grief. Cute kid to be Rhino's kid. Poker House news. Come out and join us every weekday for the free $500 guaranteed free roll. I always say come out and join us at lunch, and Lorenzo always says come out and when you wake up and play. $0 gets you in, 35 for 35, $25 rebuys and add-ons at the break. $1,000 Deuces Wild. Don't know if that's going to go on tomorrow or not, but that's our Tuesday night tournament, 6:30. Deuces Wild, $1,000 free roll. Same thing, 0 gets you in, 35 for 35, $25 rebuys and add-ons at the break. You can come in, Bone. We're wrapping it up. Bone played tonight, played great, got 5th place. $1,500 bomb pot tournaments. This is the one my man Bone behind me loves on Sundays and Fridays at 7 p.m., but on Wednesdays it's at 6:30. You figure it out. $0 gets you in, 35 for 35, $25 rebuys, and $50 and $75 add-ons at the break. And the $1,500 straight up free roll tournaments on Thursdays and Saturdays, 6:30 and 7 p.m. 0 again, 35 for 35, $25 rebuys, and add-ons at the break. Bone, fun playing with you tonight, man.
Yeah, man, you're a monster, and congratulations.
It was a crazy March, man. I hate to see March go, but tomorrow's
Well, we'll
April
see.
Fool's Day.
Maybe it keeps going. Maybe it wasn't only March. We'll find out.
Maybe it is. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Poker Atlas. And we want to thank you all so much for joining us through the month for Rhino's March Mayhem Tournament, where yours truly was able to take it down tonight. So we want to say thank you so much. See you on Wednesday for Brad's Wild Stream. And again on next Monday where we start cash all over. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you down the dusty trail. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.